All right, everyone, welcome to M16 Round 14 Champions. I'm Sav from the Sesh with Sav podcast, and I'm here with the main event of the commentary team, the actual jiu-jitsu aficionado, the man with the most tism, Thomas Piro.
Hey, buddy. Happy to join you again, calling some fights. We are here on a Saturday afternoon instead of a Saturday evening, I should say, instead of a Sunday afternoon like we usually be.
Yes, in beautiful...
New day, same beautiful area.
In South Australia. Now,
down here in Brighton.
Now here's Hubba.
Grab your seats and get ready for what a show.
All right, so just before we start, I want to rattle off some sponsors for the event. We have our main sponsor of the evening, StreetX Athletic Division. You can catch them exactly at that name on Instagram. It is StreetX's new venture. Daniel Bradshaw has made an athletic subset of his brand StreetX, and I will have a cool little commercial and announcement for you for that later. Big thank you to Low and Slow Basics, Australia's biggest YouTube barbecue channel. He's a Adelaide local. Aaron Palmer is the owner. He is Low and Slow Basics on Instagram, on YouTube, and he has a ton of rubs, sauces, and jerkies. New release jerkies are absolutely amazing. We're smashing them right here,
delicious.
Right now. You can get them at over 100 plus retailers Australia-wide. We create, print, and deliver, based in Mawson Lakes. Storytelling through branding. Graphic design and signage. Renegade Recovery. Shay Jarvis, he's a massage therapist specialising in combat athletes. Flow State Health. Addie Reeves, remedial massage, injury and pain management, yoga, and just all together health and well-being.
Keeping the body together.
We got Scart Media. Scart, what was that?
Shane Cooker would be...
Yeah, Shane Cooker.
Yep.
Arts, community, sports, and documentary. He's an all-round artist. He's also a BJJ practitioner
himself. The
man, the myth, the legend, Air JPEG, Luke Helps. Sports photography, one of the best in the game. If you've been to a South Australian combat sports event, guaranteed to have seen his work. The Running Company, 2 locations in Adelaide, Unley and Christie's Beach. All of your athlete footwear needs. A new business, Sweat House. He is a mobile wood-fired sauna. I believe he has an ice bath too. Community and private hire. Collabing with Space Fit, a good friend of M16, Jack Spacey, and him are doing a collab, a cool little day where you can do some pads and then jump in the sauna, jump in the ice bath, cool little thing.
I believe that runs through the end of February through March.
And then we got Cream Concrete.
That's it. That's
Christian Hill. He's a BJJ practitioner at M16, amazing guy, specialising in all things concrete, and Wildflower Wollonga.
That's it.
A nice cafe based in one of the most beautiful sections of South Australia. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Family owned. And we are getting ready for what should be an fantastic evening of jiu-jitsu matches.
And now, quickly, before we start, I will play a video dropping right now. I believe this is an exclusive from the man behind StreetX himself. Enjoy.
The journey to sign the greatest athletes in the universe to StreetX is upon us. We have traveled across land and sea to locate the one they call Craig Jones, a fine and unique specimen from the plains of Australia, now seeking refuge in the land of the finest bunda, Brazil. Known now for his elaborate promotion and lack of competition, his elegance matches the AD brand perfectly. He must be recruited. It was simply a deal presented that could not be resisted. StreetX, Edge, and Craig Jones. See you in March.
So yes, there is a pop-up happening in LA. We'll take it to Hubba. Now this card is a bit special, as we have the man that absolutely blew the freaking doors off BJJ last year at CJI, Lucas Kanard.
Man that came from nowhere and made the biggest name by knocking out the number 1 seed Victor Hugo. It was amazing. And it looks like we may have the welcome to the country.
On behalf of the M16 Open, it's good that we acknowledge the kind of people as traditional custodians of the Adelaide Plains. We pay our respects to the elders, past, present, and the elders of tomorrow. Today we go with you to Gun Land. Brothers and sisters, so thank you.
And that was Mr. Penrose giving the welcome to the country.
Now these shows kick on pretty hard, so don't look away.
When the matches start, they flow through, and it has been excitement plus, as the M16 has been shown to do over and over again.
Sorry, me and Tom are currently fighting over some beef jerky. There might even be a match in this room.
Not even going to start with that. Not even going to start. We got enough in here.
But yeah, some notable fights. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Connor.
Connor is super active, always just throwing himself in, one of the most active competitors we have in South Australia at the moment. Always good to see Connor Nelson compete, another super active guy, showing very diverse guard, going top, bottom. Yeah, and there's just a few from the undercard that we're interested to see whether it's either going to be a quick finish or it's going to be an absolute scramble back and forth. Either way, it's going to be exciting.
Interested to see how Caleb comes back, because he lost in the last Open, didn't he?
Not the last one, the one before.
One before.
Yep.
Caleb, the young destroyer at M16.
M16, he's always in there early, always active, helps train the kids. Just loves his instructionals, and always looking to improve, which any good jiu-jitsu practitioner when you're his age should be looking to do.
How come you've never jumped on an Open, Tom?
I was on one before they were getting recorded and stuff, mate.
I'm going to put you on blast.
I did one back in the gym days.
You did?
Yep.
When it was at Noarlunga? Or when it was in the gym?
In the gym.
Bloody hell, I seen a video of that the other day.
Yeah.
Of it was in the gym. I forgot, like Nick Hughes, I think, was refereeing.
I think it was the first 4 or 5 were all at the M16 gym.
That's crazy.
And yep. That's when I only had one match on the Open there, and only competed once myself on the when they were doing the round robin tournaments.
Mm.
I'm told you, I'm not much of the active competitor anymore.
So in the chat, please drop a comment, share it around, let us know who you're rooting for, why you're here. Are you just looking at all the fights? Do you have a dog in the race, per se? It should be a good lot of fights. We've got an absolute boatload of fights today, and then there's usually, I believe, what do we have, like a half an hour between the main and co?
Yeah, about 20
between
minutes.
The main and prelim?
Yeah, 20 minutes, half hour. Yeah, in between the last round. We'll let you all know as they go through, as we're getting close to the break. But yeah, just before these start, just can't wait to get it happening. People are all filling in. We're here a little earlier ourselves, watching it all unfold, and as people start to come in, you realise, it's a nice little arena that we sit in here.
Jeremy Skinner's in the chat.
Mr. Skinner.
Has he ever been on an Open?
I don't think so, no. Not yet.
Shameful. He put me to sleep once.
Yes, he did. I believe one of your earlier podcasts.
One of my earlier podcasts, correct. He absolutely put me unconscious for the first time, and now it's become quite a trend when I have a beer.
It has been known that Sav does like to ask people to strangle him to sleep, which is why he just wouldn't train jiu-jitsu and come try and stop it instead of asking people to do it willingly. It's always beyond me. You're a bit of a masochist, mate, but only with the choke.
Apparently Skinner has been on an Open.
Is he telling us? Oh, sorry about that, mate.
I'm here. Gusto, I'm here for Miles in a tiger print budgie smuggler.
Oh boy, we don't need to see that. Come
on,
might
happen.
Oh no.
The question is, will we ever get the absolute super fight that is Daniel Bradshaw and Adam Jones?
Oh, we're always trying to make it happen. There's always a lot of Raz going around, waiting to pull it out the bag. Yes. I wouldn't like that for Daniel.
There's a lot of people. It's actually growing this show, I feel, within the next 5 shows is going to grow tremendously bigger than what it is now, even.
We call that exponential growth.
Exponential growth.
Yeah.
I'd say besides... Now, don't take my word for it, because I am in no sense a jiu-jitsu expert, but I would say subversion would probably be the biggest.
In Australia?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Subversion?
Yep.
A lot of people love M16 Open now. It's getting talked about. You got Sydney Wrestling Academy, Ali.
Yeah,
Ali's
Ali
a
Elk.
massive advocate
For us. Well, it's good that he always tries to get his boys down. We have a few on again today from Sydney Wrestling Academy, obviously led by the mainstay, Lucas Kanard. But I believe Moe Deef is out of Sydney Wrestling Academy.
Yes.
And who's was the late call up for the replacement? I will find it. Moe Deef is there. Oh, that's how that one's going. Yeah, Moe Elkir, which I think is Moe Deef.
Conor Kearney. It's going to be very good. What do
Yeah,
we
that's
need?
why Conor versus Moe Elkir is very good. That's going to be a very interesting match. Both very active, both young boys. So that'll be the opener for the main card.
You want to see a Sav and Tom halftime wrestling show?
Ooh,
That would not go well for
would
me.
You better get that protein beef jerky in your mate from
It'd be like
Lawrence.
watching a shark. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but it would be like watching a shark eat a fucking chihuahua. Sorry for all the children listening. I won't do it again, but there was only one way to explain that.
Just throw it in the tank, mate. Put you in the tank. It'd be like that Ace Ventura snowflake.
But yes, we are very blessed. The show has grown a lot, and it is because a lot of you attend and a lot of you support virtually.
A lot of support, yep.
And
a lot of work behind the scenes.
We do have absolutely fantastic sponsors that the list is growing every day. Having obviously StreetX join the movement is massive for Miles and Adam and everyone involved in this promotion. But same as Aaron from Low and Slow. Let's get it. We're about to start. Let's give Hubba the mic.
Here's a jam-packed card for you this afternoon. With no further ado, I introduce to you match number 1 on the card. Let's hear it for Charlie Thomas! From the west side, BJJ. The opponent tonight, Sam Downing. From BJJ, this one weighs in 60 kg. It's brought to you by We Create, Print, Deliver.
All right, first scrap of the day. Sam Downing and Charlie Thomas.
Here we go, boys.
Westside BJJ versus Elevate Jiu-Jitsu.
Versus
Element Australia.
Element, yep.
Do they run under Elevate as well? Or am I blind?
No, I think you're a bit blind. It's Element, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, Element. So here we go. We have Sam playing guard. And now she's gone to Elevate. Okay.
Team Elevate.
My bad, mate. Went from Element to Elevate really quick. So he's on the seated now. He's just scooting around.
Pulling guard, trying.
That would be Charlie just looking for his entry, obviously. When you're underneath, you've got to attach. You've got to see like you're active. He's constantly moving towards him. And here we go, engaging on the leg. He's
got
trying
the
to attack the neck. He's got the neck. He's got a bite on it. He's sitting for the dars, but he's pulling him on top. He's got the leg. He's got a bite on it, but he's going to lose the top position. You can get it from underneath, but it's harder to get where he is now.
Now, what does he need to do? Does he need to cut an angle?
When he's on the bottom, all he's got is the squeeze now. He hasn't got a guillotine. He's constantly trying to move him. He's moving on top. He's losing it now. He's lost it.
And he's out.
And he's out. Beautiful work from Sam. Sam got out of that precarious position out of the dars. He kept moving, keeping good pressure. He's got the arm in there. He's got to be careful of where his right arm is. Sam on top there. Charlie's attacking. Now he's moving back round. He looks like he wants to fall on the leg, and he missed it. He missed it on the fallback.
Thank you for reminding me, Tung Lee, to zoom in. I forgot to switch cameras briefly.
Oh, good work on the live. And here we go. He's sitting, and we're waiting for the entry. That's it, boys. Someone's got to engage. Taking a little breath there after that dramatic start with the jumping on the neck.
Now, when you start off by trying to pull guard,
By seated, yep.
are you trying? Are you automatically kind of putting yourself at a slight disadvantage
when you sit down? No, not necessarily. Because that's how you can. Well, you might see it with Lucas Kanard later. He will sit down. If you attach with the right grips first, it can be very advantageous. So you don't have to worry about the wrestling if you can attach to the legs really quickly. Once again, though, Charlie is showing from Westside. He loves jumping on that neck. He loves jumping on that neck. He's got that in there good.
That's in.
See, he's crumpled in there.
Does he have to hook the leg?
He's got the leg hooked on the bottom there. It would be better if he could hook that top leg because you can see that Sam is. He's got. There we go. And he tapped him with
well done. Very well done. He wanted that.
He was jumping on that like no one's business.
He wanted that so badly.
He did. He kept jumping on the neck, and that's the issue with when you were on the seated guard.
He did.
Charlie Thomas by
Very good.
Neck hunter.
Very good. Great job, Charlie.
Well done, Charlie.
Early submission, making our job very easy.
Yeah, that's how we like it.
Who do we got coming up next?
We got the Don.
We got Don Basilis and Austin Page.
That's it, 77 kilos.
The Oppa team.
Oppa
if
for
you
Don.
Can't see right now, I'm doing that weird little thing they do with their hands.
They do with the hand. They make the little reverse C thing. Yep. And what that? Some kind of snake, like a viper.
First up, Don Basilis.
HTC, another one from the main event, Deacon down there in Hobart.
That is absolutely uncalled for, Zach Dragambe Borlace.
Oh no. Oh, I don't even want to know.
That is ridiculous.
And here we go. Another one sits straight down. Austin Page, obviously trained out there. Inverts underneath.
Very
Don's
nice.
back steps all the way out of it.
Back step.
And he is, but he's in on the leg. He's playing in between the De La Riva, reverse De La Riva guard, trying to attach on the leg. Don is keeping his weight back
He's very deep on that knee.
He's in on the leg. He's in on that leg.
Very deep.
He is. He's got him kicked over onto the hip. Austin's trying to fight for the grip. He's all right. He's still all right. Don's gone for the secondary leg. He's just straight foot locking on the secondary leg. He's got to be careful, Don, as he's selling out for this. He's giving up his heel a little bit. You got to be careful. Austin's trying to grab it and going to turn it back in.
No, he doesn't have the hook on the heel.
He's got the inside saddle spot. He's trying to work for that secondary leg. So Don's going to crank on that secondary foot with a straight foot lock as Austin's trying to open up the heel.
He's exposing that heel.
He's trying to open the heel up. It's all the battle for that secondary leg. He's turning it over to the other side. Don is. Austin is he trying to clear space? Because now it is. Now we're in a 50-50 battle here. This is the 50-50 leg lock shootout. And there we go. They're both kind of cranking on the foot. This is why it's a 50-50. They're both just cranking straight foot locks right now. Seeing who's going to create the space, who's going to open up for the strength of the heel. This is the precarious spot in the 50-50. Someone just needs that bite. Someone needs to get a fight for the secondary leg. Open up the space to who's going to open up the knee. So you can. It's just getting the hip pressure to the side of the leg. That's what you're trying to fight for. You're trying to get the foot and the toes into your armpit.
And you're trying to get your hip on the mat.
And you hip up the mat because you want to get your hip off the mat and push your hip into a knee.
Right now.
Well, like Don's doing now. It's putting pressure on. And the issue is, it's just how much of the leg do you have. You got to be, all things with leg locks, if you can clear. He's got a bite on it there, but it's a little loose with almost trying to curl your legs in. It looks like he's going to go the toe hold. Austin's gone for the toe hold on the other leg to try and then turn it over. See, again, you're shooting out foot locks to open up space. If one doesn't finish, it opens up something else when people sell out because you start to feel the crank. So a lot of head down. There we go. He's back step through, Don. Austin's still trying to follow it. Don's now just trying to roll out. His knee is still engaged, and there we are, loosened up on the legs. Don is on top.
Oh.
He's got a bite on it, but he's back stepping out. They're getting close to the edge of the mat here. Don's coming up. He could be open up the back here if he knows. He's back stepped out. He's back stepped out. Here we go. He's sold out for a little bit. Austin is sold out. He's flat on his belly at the moment, trying to get that leg. If Don can clear that leg a little bit, he will come up on top of his back exposure. And here we go. There it is. And straight from the mount. And chair sit. He missed it. He's got a triangle set up.
Very nice transition into the triangle.
He's got the triangle now. Can he cut the angle? He's got the arm in.
Yes.
He's trying to cut the angle. He's trying to cut the angle. He hasn't got the legs crossed perfectly. He's got the arm in there. Now as he's trying to get it, he's got the knee. He's got the angle.
He's got the angle.
Well done, Don.
transition from the head and arm to a rear naked to a triangle.
Yeah, he went for the chair sit, missed the chair sit, and in that transition caught the triangle to end up from the bottom and finished it.
Well done, young man.
Fantastic. Well, after a long leg lock shootout.
Absolutely amazing. Well done, Dom.
Well done.
Your winner, Dom Mazzillas.
Hoppa.
That was good.
Nice, boys. Very nice.
All right, coming up, we got none other than M16's Tristan Hewish and Connor Nelson.
77 kilos.
This is going to be fun.
This should be a fun one. This should be a really good scrap. Connor has shown up time and time again on the M16 Opens.
This should be very, very high-paced.
Let's hear it for Tristan Hewish from the M16 gym. His opponent, Connor Nelson from Aluna BJJ. He weighs 77 kilos.
Here we
He's
go.
unfortunate by Flow State Health.
Let's go, boys. We are looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to
Let's go.
be a high pace.
All right, here we go. Connor pulls first. Look for Tristan to fall on legs, just like that. See, straight fell on a leg. Be careful with his own leg as he's gone. He's got for the back. Come up. Exit. He's trying to use. He can almost fake guard passing, and he likes to look for the foot, just like that. There you go. He does want to lose the grip with the legs. There we go. Connor's backstepped a little bit in. Tristan's got to be a little bit careful here about Connor putting the pressure on top like this. If he loses the angle on that leg from underneath, he's going to give up the mount or a chair sit, just like we saw as the setup for the previous finish.
The best plan of attack probably for Tristan right now would be,
get that leg inside. There you go. Nah, exactly. He's trying to keep that knee up, get to a single leg X, get onto the hip.
Oh,
just like that.
Nice.
Just like that. He's got it turned. He's sold out. He's gone flat down. He's got a bit of bite, but he's got to be careful here.
When you say sold out, do you say is it equivalent to overcommitted?
Yeah, overcommitted. Yeah, that's what sold out means. Sorry for those playing. Yes, sold out is you very much commit, and you might give up. You're not defensively sound because you're trying to put so much crank on it that you actually open up more offensive positions for the person who's defending.
Oh my God, his legs are flexible.
He's got it.
Jesus.
He's saying no. He's saying no, but see, he's trying to pull him on top. He goes back just like that.
Very
just
nice.
like that. Straight into the body triangle.
Straight into the body triangle.
Beautiful work from Connor.
Oh, he's...
So he was given a bit of the crank, and then he gave up the back trying to over crank on the leg.
I can't unfortunately see if he's got that under the chin or not, which...
It's not under the chin yet. He's defending well, but he's got the body triangle on, and as you can see...
saps your energy.
Saps his energy. It's like a zip tie on your belly.
Every time you breathe in, it just gets tighter and tighter. And
you can see, to make it that little bit worse, Connor's constantly trying to use the foot that would be Connor's right leg. He's using his right leg to go behind the kneecap, and it takes away even more base to try and fight the body lock to get to the other side.
Just hand fighting at the moment, trying to get it under the chin.
Trying to get to the chin. If you want to release the body lock, you can start to go for the straight jacket, which is you use one of your legs to trap the arm in between, but you've got to give up the positional dominance of a body triangle to try and get there. And here you go. Oh, this is hard. This is hard on the back.
Flatten
a body triangle flattened like this is so much pressure on your lower back.
Oh,
and
that's
he's going to give the neck
under.
That's on the face. That's a lot of face. And there you go. Tristan rolls through. He's got to protect his neck.
Surviving by Tristan right now.
He had a lot on the face. He had to bite, and he rolled all the way through.
Possibly the worst position you could be in jiu-jitsu. Completely flattened out.
Yes. Yes, it is. And as you can see,
Connor's might be able to transition to a head and arm here, but possibly.
If he over defends by stretching his arm out, he can. But you can also use the arm. You trying to wrist ride from one way. He's going to chair sit, and we're back into a very dominant position from Connor on the back. Tristan has to look at whether he wants to try and fight the body triangle. As he's defending the choke, he has to fight the hands, but he also has to get to the foot to the ground of Connor to try and work the body lock off. And he's got to step out, but then Connor's just following him over again, and now he's ended up again with his belly down, Tristan. And
his legs,
a very hard
Connor's legs, if he doesn't.
Depends on how much squeeze he's putting through. When you've got the body triangle, you don't have to full crank it to hold it in a dominant spot.
I guess so.
It's just such a good
And it's not like they're going to
position.
stand you up or anything. He's probably pretty comfortable winning here on points alone.
Absolutely. Well, he's got no
points yet, actually, does he?
No.
You don't get a point for a back take?
Well, you're supposed to, but I'm just wondering if this is...
Might be delayed.
Yeah. Well, he's been on there for a while. Just wondering about the point scoring. Because usually ADCZ, that's for the later matches.
We're not meant to be doing that, are we?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's confusing that they haven't put the points up. We'll see. See going forward.
Jeremy Skinner approves of the back take.
That was it was very nice. The way he just jumped on it and immediately threw the hooks.
Tristan's
and got straight to the
doing
body
a
triangle.
good job not to get finished here.
It's good. It's very good. And like he said, he's
Tough.
It is. It's just this
This
is
is
hard defensive
grueling.
work. This is the most. This
grueling.
is the most grueling. With someone on your back, with
This
good
is a
top
worst
pressure like
case
this,
scenario.
it's very. But that was the thing about overcommitting, trying to go for that leg early, which I knew he was going to be looking to do. But if you're not defensively sound, these are the positions you can give up, and then you've got to try and find your way out, which is so difficult with people that know what they're doing.
He's turned into it, but now Connor is in full mount.
He's in full mount with the legs underneath. He's released the lock on the legs just to hold to a traditional mount. He's going to try and work the arms up. He wants to get his arms, walk up under his shoulders.
What he's called.
Yeah, you just kind of walk your hand across the mat, like spider walk your fingers, and you can use that. If you get below the elbow line, you can walk the arm up, and then it's a very high pin. You can look for S mounts, high mounts, and that is a lot of pressure on the chest.
Oh,
he's going to try and chest it, and he's going to pull him on top, though. He's going to pull him on top into a triangle.
And straight into a triangle.
Beautiful
Connor
work,
is
Connor.
absolutely
He's a submission hunter. He's
isn't
going
he?
for it. He gave up a bit of the top position, and when Tristan tried to overcommit to come on top, he just threw the leg, arm in, arm out, got the triangle catch.
See,
he's got the angle straight though. He needs to get
He needs to
get his right arm under Tristan's left leg, and that'll cut the angle.
And then hook.
And then hook
over.
and then start to turn. We call angles make strangles.
So I'm confused now. So
Okay.
should that be another 2 points?
Well, Connor only getting 2 for I don't know what.
I'm not sure of the scoring. Oh
yeah.
wow, I thought he was transitioning.
No, he's out, and he's out, and he's up. They're off the
Very
mat,
well
and
done.
they're off the mat.
Very
Way to go,
well done.
Way to go, Tristan. Very defensively sound there to push his way through and get back up to a standing position. We ended up all right, and we're back to seated. Wow, this is more supine than seated because he started on his back. And Tristan trying to pass the legs. Connor looking to control, get to an inversion. And here we go. As he's up, it looks like he's trying to attach. And Tristan once again falls onto the leg. Connor once again steps round.
Tristan's got to throw a Hail Mary right
He's
now.
thrown him.
Just
He's gone back to close guard. Now let's see if he wants to control an overhook. He's going to try and move his hips around.
It's going to be hard
He's
for
into
me.
a half guard now. 10 seconds left. He's trying to off balance. He's holding a lockdown at the moment. He's lost that.
Just ran out of time, unfortunately.
There we go. Well done, Connor.
Very good surviving by Tristan as well.
Very good back take from Connor from that. Going for the leg.
Connor absolutely sliced through that like butter.
Yep, he saw the opportunity defending the leg. I am wondering if because he put the body triangle, because it's no hooks, but surely these rules would be body triangle and hook should count for the same as catch in the back.
I would have thought so.
Lachlan Mendoza. His opponent, Angus Sharp.
Angus Sharp.
If anyone can just also tell me... I'll wait till Hubber's done.
This one's brought to you by Cream Concrete.
If anyone can please tell me how the announcer's voice sounds. We've just added that today to the live stream, so I obviously can't hear what you're hearing. But if the audio's all good, give a thumbs up.
There we go.
Straight.
Pulled him straight into a guard. He had
guard.
a good grip. We're in close guard here.
He's going... Oh,
He's fighting, so this is just a true 50-50 spot. He's got a close guard. He's got the legs wrapped around. Good posture for inside position with your arms inside. And from underneath, you're obviously trying to control arms, get them off onto an angle, control overhooks, and then you can set up your arm bars, your triangles.
It looks like he's trying to kind of lower that arm so he
how
can
he's
flick that leg over.
See how he's pushing behind the tricep? He's trying to get the arm to cut the angle. You can use that to come out the back straight from close guard. But it's a lot of positional work here, and obviously with good base on top, he's trying to keep inside grips. He can go inside under the armpits to try and stand back up and onto the hips, which is where he's going now. Trying to break the guard back. See, he's kind of pushed him down. Guy from underneath really wants to pull him hard on top with a closed guard. As he's sat up like this, it's a lot harder to do. You've got to break down the posture of the person on top.
Yeah, he's got such a straight neck. He's not giving any way to
good
it.
Posture on top, and this is the person on the bottom is really trying to then...
which is hard in itself.
It is. See how he's sitting up to try and sell out? That's why beach sit back, and in that commitment as he's trying to break the posture is almost when you can come up and find your different plays here. And here we go. He's gone under the leg trying to cut an angle, and we're still back. He's playing a good close guard here. Where we got? Who's actual? He's gone under the leg. He's trying to cut the angle. There we go. Good angle cut. So he's trying to make space, got double behind the legs, trying to tilt him over. He falls onto the leg as he's come over.
Oh, he's in
and he's sat
landing.
on top. We'll see the scramble. He's in on the leg.
He's got the legs.
He's got the leg. He's got a bite on it.
He's not
right.
too deep. He's not deep on the knee.
It's as he's starting to turn. He's just off balance him. He's put him to a hit, which is exactly what you should be doing.
I don't believe he's past the knee line, really, has he?
He hasn't, but he's got to be careful where he's turning here. He's got to be careful as he's back, as he's starting to crank. There it is.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was Lachlan. Good work, Lachlan. Fell on that ankle. And then, like a dog on a bone. That was not by decision, though. That was definitely by a straight footlock.
I don't know. There's a screen coming up, and I don't know what it is. I think it's from down there. It's all good. It comes up briefly after 5.
We have Grace Ash. Grace training at beachside jiu-jitsu. Her opponent, Mel Duncan. Training at the Essence BJJ. This one comes in 64 kilograms. Is sponsored by Low and Slow Basics.
Yeah, sorry about with the MC audio.
It's up and down.
I feel like Hubba speaks very loudly, so it's hard
to the mic.
Yeah, it's hard to nail it.
So we have Mel Duncan from Essence Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against Grace Ash from Beachside Jones Jiu-Jitsu. Grace, a very active competitor on the local scene, very well known with the SA girls at BJJ scene. Trying to get their rounds in wherever they can all over South Australia.
Oh, it's a camera menu, of course. I'll just let you take over for this for a sec, Tom. I'll just go talk to Russ.
Okay. So here we go. Straight on the legs from Grace. Straight onto the bite on the ankle. Oh, and she's got a good bite here. Mel's got to be very careful. She's rolling out. She's rolling out. She's trying to roll to the edge of the mat. As she's going to go for the toe hold herself, as Grace has a good bite on the heel. So now we're in a battle, but the heel hook versus the foot lock, usually it goes to the heel hook. Mel has to be very careful with how she plays this. And there we go. She comes on top. She's got to be very careful with how her leg's positioned and how the weight's situated at the moment as she comes up here. And
thanks for that, guys. Sorry, that won't happen again.
It's all good, mate. Just left with a big straight up. Grace diving onto her leg. And here we go. We're now back to a more of a 50-50. She's in half guard knee shield. Mel trying to pass on top, trying to use row drags, trying to clear that knee shield. And Grace is looking for the attacks from underneath. She's under the leg at the moment, trying to pull her on to attack another leg. But you can obviously use that to do other setups as you off base them from underneath. So here we go. We've got her on. She's sat her onto the hip. She's onto the leg. She's trying to turn it, but she's defending well with the other leg. She is. She's going back and forth from one hip to another, trying to find the bite and trying to get to the knee line. She's got the bite. That's why you can use your secondary leg to fight off there. Good work from Mel. Here we go. Is Grace going to use this to try and come on top? Looks like she is. She's got to watch her own leg as she uses to go from bottom to top. She's all cleared out here. It's just seeing now in this kind of this is the halfway point about as the legs are trying to clear and disentangle. Who's going to end up in the spot? It looks like she's trying to roll through, maybe Berimbolo here.
Well, a little donkey guard.
We're just trying to roll underneath. You roll underneath the legs and then take the back from there. And she's trying to find the bite quickly. As you get a little bit static, you always got to be aware of where your knee line is and how much of a bite.
Still not quite deep enough on that,
No, it's not. No, she's got to also leg straight. You want to bend in the leg. The more bend you can get in the leg, the better the knee break mechanic's going to be.
She's under the heel very well. Yeah, it's just not past the knee line.
Exactly. She's trying to get a good bite on the heel. You want a little bend in the knee. That's what's going to finish the heel hook really effectively. And obviously, you're just fighting for that. All your grips, all your fights is just to try and get your angle.
Seems as though everyone's bringing out the leg locks today because Kanard's in town.
Yeah, it might just be welcome to no-gi jiu-jitsu, mate.
Yes.
all legal on this rule set.
Yes, but no neck cranks allegedly.
Yeah. Well, I heard something about that with the rules before.
Which is weird. That's a weird line to draw.
It's an always interesting one, but you don't want to hurt people's vertebrae too much if they don't know how to defend it properly. But. So we're in the scrambles, and she's coming out. Well, she's still on the knee there. She's got a straight knee bar. She can turn it into a knee bar here.
There you go.
But she's got to get the angle on it, though. With the way she's sitting, she hasn't got the bite for the straight knee, and they get to the edge of the mat. She had a bite, but the fact she was underneath, to get that knee bar, you kind of want your hip out to the side and pushing across. Ask them where they want to reset. Grace has sat back on the seated guard. Mel was standing over the top. We're in a big open guard position. Melissa's got to try and find her entries here. Let's see. She goes for the knee cut in. Grace gets the leg inside. She backstepped but nearly gave up the back going for it. She's watched her neck. No, she hasn't got the bite on the neck. She's got the neck in there, but she hasn't got the bite at the moment. She's trying to refeed it. And there we go. Grace is trying to step over to the other side to clear the legs. Then she won't have to worry about her neck as much. Here we go. Pressuring down. Mel's just trying to keep her hips in play here and not let Grace crush her legs down. And here we go. She's got a foot on the hip. That's good for Mel from underneath. Is defensively sound, or as Grace is trying to pass, she's re-pummeled her leg back over, Mel from underneath, and Grace passes to side control. Beautiful work from Grace, flowing and riding through the positions as Mel was trying to play a game of chasey to catch her guard back. And here we go. She's holding, she's working to get that knee on belly, slide the knee across, and here we go. She's going to go chair sit. It looks like she wants to sit and pull back, and she takes the mount, takes the full mount. Beautiful work from Grace. Just slide the knee across the belly, fake the chair sit, took mount. Now let's see. Mel's looking for the arms on the hips to try and stop Grace from walking up to get to a high mount. Obviously, you've always got to be aware of giving up your back from the mount position. And there she is, Grace trying to walk the arm up high, trying to isolate an arm to set up your submissions from mount.
Lachlan's in about 3 matches, I believe, mate. Whoever wrote that in the comments.
Lockie.
Yeah, he's about 3 matches away.
Yep.
Yeah, 4, sorry. He's 4
Yep.
matches away.
And here we go. Sold out on the leg. And she got to the leg because she kicked off from mount. And here we go. Grace is trying to disentangle her leg. The knee line's kind of out, but it's just, again, disentangling the leg.
Can you still finish a sub from there?
Very difficult. The knee line's out. You're just going to get a bit of a crank, but you probably shouldn't be getting any pops because your actual knee's not in. I mean, unless you get your ankle cranked on a little bit. Trying to pull
for a toe hold?
Yeah, she's pulling the secondary leg because Grace hasn't completely cleared. She's trying to take her. She's trying to take her back from here. That's why pushing on the face to clear. Grace is trying to take her back from here. And she just bailed out in the defense, jumped straight back in on her leg herself.
They're really determined to get leg off each other,
They are jumping. It's in those transitions that you can kind of find your spaces. And if they do, they immediately try and dive on something else. They're going a little more of the submission before position here. But Mel's got to fight back. Mia 9 points down. She's got to go for something big here. And Grace is once again in on the leg. So we'll see what Mel's trying to be looking for. They're changing 50-50 positions with the leg entanglements at the moment. So it is trying to clear this secondary foot in, trying to make sure she doesn't get her legs attached to get a really good bite on the knee. Because the knee's in, but they're going back and forth.
Very, very good performance from Grace.
It was. She did really well there to come on top, slice through the guard, get all the points, and then big leg lock.
Well done.
Your winner by decision, Grace Ash.
Now, coming up, we have Lewis Horwood versus Aaron Burrows.
That is correct.
Progressive BJJ versus Amor BJJ.
Armour.
Amor, if you are...
You are so Italian.
It was Valentine's Day yesterday. I'm still in the mood.
There it is.
The opponent, Aaron Burrows. It's a big 93 kg. This one's sponsored by Ian JPEG.
Yes, shout out to Luke Helps.
There it is. We got Progressive versus Olpa. Let's go.
Pulling out straight away.
Here we
Goes
go.
for those
Aaron.
Inside butterfly hooks.
He's got that cross. He's got his left arm, Aaron, from underneath. He's trying to feed the neck. He's got the bite. Oh, he's got a high elbow guillotine. He's on the side control. He's got a high elbow there.
Strange
He's
choke.
got the guard back. It's high elbow guillotine. This is a strong bite. He's going to use it to come on top. He's still got the bite on it. He's put him out.
Oh, wow.
He put him to sleep.
Oh, wow.
That's what a high elbow guillotine does.
What the hell?
Oh, he's trying to keep going. No, it's over, mate.
Really?
That's it. Put him to sleep, mate. That comes on. That's a good blood choke.
Wait, did that...
That's over, man.
I'm so confused.
He choked him to sleep. What happened? See, he's just asking what happened.
Oh, wow.
He choked him to sleep.
He doesn't realise.
He doesn't. That's what happens. Blood chokes.
Confused me. Convinced me. Let him go again.
Well done. We get that high elbow, man. When you see the arm come up like that,
it's a real
on.
cutting choke.
Even if you cut round to the side, it is so on.
That was bloody.
That was nice. That was nasty.
25 seconds.
That was nasty. He jumped on as soon as he got the bite.
I was going to say that looks like a real cutting choke where it cuts the side of your neck.
Yeah. That's not a traditional. That's a high elbow guillotine. That's deep.
Looks like daggers going into your neck.
Yeah. That comes on real
bloody
fast.
hell! It did not take him long to go out, eh?
That was very nice.
Well done.
Very, very well done. Great choke.
Here we go. This one's going to be very, very interesting.
Let's go,
Caleb
boys.
versus Kaiser Dalton.
Both HCC and Jones and M16 under Jones Jiu-Jitsu. Hobart versus Adelaide. Let's go, boys. And Caleb takes a seat.
Caleb was mentioning to me before that he is going to try and take pull guard immediately.
And he has pulled guard. He's fighting for his grips, trying to get to the ankle, trying to pull him onto shin on shin. And he's settled. Let's see. Here we go. We're back to open guard. The Kaiser trying to pass. There we go. He's stepped all the way through. He's just got to clear that knee. And he's cleared the knee. And Caleb kicks it back in. And there we go. We're back to an open guard.
Now, this is a blue belt match, but it's a very, very, very high level blue belt match.
He sits back on the leg. Kai's given up top to sit for the leg. Bails out on it when he realizes he didn't have a good bite. And here we go. We're back to fighting for the grips. From underneath, there you go. You're trying to pull to get to the leg, which is what he's trying to do now. He's got to watch his own leg as he's done it. Caleb's starting to turn. Kai has a good bite on that leg at the moment. He has to be very careful here as he fights through. He's got the bite. As you see his hips come up there, he's got a bite on it. Caleb's trying to use his secondary leg to fight off. See how he's pushing off on the ankles?
Yeah, so I feel like it's a bit low past
it
the knee
was.
line.
He did get a bit of a bite on it. You see when Caleb's hips come up a little bit that he had to relieve some pressure because there was some pressure there.
Now we get to see how
Caleb's passing. So they're going to reset him in the middle, and I'm assuming that Penrose will then look at the guard that was in play there because that was a De La Riva guard.
I was going to say I'm yet to see Caleb kind of try and pass and not work from the bottom, so it's going to be interesting to see how he tries to break through his guard.
How we go here. And here we go. He tried to back step. Nice. And on the back step, he falls straight for the leg on the back step. And is he going to come on top? Misses the head grab, and he's going to sit back down. Fight for his grips, get the hand control, trying to pull him into the legs, trying to set grips on the hands. You want to get your 2-on-1. You call it a hierarchy of grips. You can work your way up on the wrist, grab on the ankle. You're always just trying to break their posture. And he's trying to use his legs. You can use your feet to off balance. And there we go. He's got to pull him into the open gut, and he sat on the ankle once again. As soon as he got close.
He sold out, as we say.
Yeah, he did. He jumped on it, right?
As we say in the industry.
He sold out, yep. But that's the big thing, because selling out is that you can see it really cranks as they've already kind of cleared it and they're still pulling on it. And then that's in one of the matches where immediately took it back from it.
Oh, yeah, here we go. They were just resetting.
Just resetting. We've got 4 minutes left. And here we go. Caleb trying to find his entry. Every time he's trying to get to an entry and there's a bit of a scramble, Kai is almost looking to bail out and fall straight on a leg. And here we go. He's got the knee inside there. Caleb's still, and there we go. He re-pummels, re-guards. And in these scrambles is when you can sometimes catch a quick grip. As you're playing these positions, just like that. See, he's gone for his K-guard entry here. Here we go. That's a K-guard entry. And he's looked, and Caleb, as he's trying to fight for the leg, Miles is telling him to use it to come on top. Sometimes don't just have to always go for the leg when you've off-based him. You can use it to come on top. He's trying to find the bite on the leg, and he steps out and he comes on top. Beautiful work, Caleb. Here we go. Kai from the bottom. Caleb on top, looking to pass. Is he trying to isolate the legs, get the legs to the side? He comes back down onto his knees. He's got to watch out for the triangle. There it is. He's got a grip on the wrist, and here we go. We're in a 50-50 spot trying to pass the closed guard. Kai on the bottom, Caleb on top. Let's recenter him back in. Let's see what he's passing.
What does he keep ripping off?
I don't know. He just ripped off
Band-Aids?
Yeah, no, that wasn't a Band-Aid. That looked like it was something
tape
measuring his heart rate or some monitor or something. They had a green light on it. And here we go, closed guard. Let's see how he goes about trying to open the legs to pass the guard here from Caleb, and if he immediately wants to jump on a leg as soon as he can split the legs open.
2 minutes 50 to go. Maybe Caleb should start looking at
here we go. He's
getting
up
some points.
But here we go. So he's up on the legs. He doesn't want to let Kai from the bottom cut the angle. He's got his arms in his armpits, which is a good way to pass. Does he have one or just the two? He's just got the one at the moment. He's got to be careful about getting pulled down like that. Once you start twisting yourself a little too much from closed guard, you're giving them an ability to off-base you. So he's back to his knees, trying to control the wrist, trying to get, there you go, the post inside the armpits, and then you can jump up, and that's how you can try and split the legs. You can drop a knee down through the middle. Here we go. So he's up, but you see how he's kind of splitting, and he's making it a little difficult for himself. He's losing his grips as he's standing up. Makes it much more difficult to try and break the guard, because there, he does.
Very nice.
And here we go, and he gave up top.
I thought he had the neck there for a moment.
There we go, lost the points from going bottom to top. So Kai's got 2 for that reversal. Just in that, it's just a quick scramble. Sometimes, like you said, going for points, it's just in those little transitions. People think about one thing. Exactly. He's trying to find the triangle there. Yep. So he's controlling his neck. He's trying to work side to side to get to a hip here, Caleb. Kai's holding good base, and there we go. He's trying to use the frames to posture on, and we're back to standing. Caleb again is trying to attach, trying to find his way in to either sweep, get to a leg. He shoots for the wrestle up. Got to watch his neck as he shot for the wrestle up.
Oh,
he's got to watch his neck.
That's under the neck.
Kai's got the neck. He's rolling him over, and he's rolling him on top here. Now he's got a necktie. He's trained to the necktie. So he's got to watch out for the Japanese necktie. He's going to turn him over, try and change to a dart.
That's in pretty deep.
He knows how to defend this. Caleb is very good at defending this. He sees it a lot in the gym, and there we go. He's out.
Beautiful work by Caleb.
Good defense by Caleb to get out of the necktie. He's trying to sit out there.
He got there.
He did. He's back on top. He defended that well. And as Miles said, now he's trying to find his way to pass the guard.
Kai's playing a beautiful game, though.
He surely is. He's back to the closed guard. Caleb's going to have to work very hard here, because to try and break the closed guard in 45 seconds, to break the closed guard and get your points.
It's whole ass.
It's very
from
difficult
the top.
to do.
What does he need? Just like a clear submission attempt.
From the top, Caleb needs to pass guard to get to at least side control to even up the match. Yeah, he's got to at least pass his guard to get the points here. So he's up, but see how he's split? Because all of a sudden he's going to scoop his leg. There we go. He scooped his leg, and he's going to give up top. He fell on the ankle. He's going to go straight ankle. He cranked on it. He's cranked on it. He was learning this the other night from Jonesy. Oh, and he missed the bite, but he's got a bite on the leg. But he fell. Oh, here we go. Kai fell on his own, and that's the selling out. See how he's gone belly down with it? Now, if he can come back on top with it, watch his own back as he comes in. 15 seconds trying to get a bite on his own leg. Here we go. Caleb's got the inside. Can he find the angle to try and get to the ankle? He's got the inside position, but he can't off base him. Oh, he's rolled through. He's backstepped. Beautiful from Kai.
He bloody tried.
He did. He went for it. There we go.
Your winner by decision, Kaiser Dalton.
Beautiful work, Kai.
Now we got Matej Bacic.
Yep.
And Charlie Bahati. Matej, the tattooist from Fallen Muse Tattoo.
That is him.
Quite the man.
Quite well tatted up. You were talking with him before. All things tattooing.
Very talented man in a lot of elements. And
man of many talents. Renaissance man.
Bahati from Sydney Wrestling Academy.
There we go.
Never.
His opponent, Charlie Elkier, training SWA.
Now, I don't want to...
Weighing in at 80 kilograms and sponsored by the Sweathouse.
Now, is he a relative of Ali?
We just said Elkier announced his name instead of Bahati, so it might be. I would say so, because then Moe later on is also an Elkier, but he goes by Moe D sometimes.
Although obviously there would have to be some sort of relation.
I would think so.
If I was a betting man.
If I was a betting man also, which we are. We have known to have a punt.
It's going to be an interesting one.
And here we go. Let's see. So we're starting with the wrestling, head-to-head control.
It's refreshing to see some wrestling.
Been a lot of seated guard. You'd think from Sydney Wrestling Academy that Charlie would be more than happy to engage in a bit of wrestling.
I want to see a blast double.
Well, the only one we just saw was and here we go. Unfortunately, immediately sat back down as you were asking for it. Yeah, the wrestling's hard. It's hard. We'll probably see a little bit more as we go further through the card. The wrestling will play a lot more into it.
The last one finished by Caleb lost on points by 2 points.
Yes,
Kano.
that is correct. So here we go. Matej trying to There we go. Trying to attach to the legs. Charlie's trying to obviously break the grip, find his entry. Doesn't want to get off balance. Trying to find with the knee cut. Doesn't want to get dragged in like this. And there we go. He's in the bite on the leg. He's gone bottom to top. He sat back for it. He is. Now he's just going.
He's going.
Yes, he's going for a fight.
God.
It's good to use one of those ankles on the outside sometimes, and you can hook behind the ankle, and you can use it to sweep him off to the side and try and elevate him underneath. It's a really useful thing from seated guard when you're trying to find your hooks.
Matej being a purple belt from Element and
tapped him as he was rolling through. He was fighting it. I think he just had a 50-50, and Charlie was just trying to roll out, and then in the rollout, he just let his knee get too far in.
Very nice work, Matej.
Good work.
Winner, Matej by decision.
Well done, Matej.
Very nice.
There you go. That happened quick. So I was missing as you were talking. I was looking at you. I wasn't looking at the match.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, as he caught the ankle and he's rolling out trying to defend.
This one's going to be fun.
Oh.
We got Lachlan and Greg.
Oh boy. Yep.
The two big boys of the card. We got Mr. Hearn against Mr. Jones.
Jones Sims.
I'm very excited.
You saw who just walked through there, did you?
These very, very, very big men.
Yep. A few of the big boys.
I'm very excited.
This one 100 kilograms plus.
100 plus. They definitely are both over 100. Look at that. Well, look at the hairstyle that Lockie is rocking now.
Lockie bloody almost broke the scale before.
He's a couple of big boys. And here we go. Strong.
Who's going to hit the floor?
You want to talk some strong collar ties. This is where it's going to be. That's a lot of weight that's getting moved around down there.
Greg might be the only man in Adelaide that makes Lockie not look as big as he is.
Yeah. Couple of big boys. Like we said, 100 plus kilos. These are not even close to 100. And here we go. Strong collar ties. These boys, we were talking about it before. We're not going to see. I don't think we'll even see a pulled guard here. These boys want to be on top.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
They're not underneath. Yeah, they're not underneath seated trying to get there. So we are going to look. So you're talking blast, double, single legs, get to the entry.
I wouldn't even be surprised if I believe Greg. I can see him like kind of going for that foot sweep.
I was thinking. I just saw him kind of kick at the leg before.
Yeah, I could see him trying to going for that kick sweep.
And there we go. Lockie tried to shoot in, and he pulled. He pulled into a close. He's got his close. He's got the cooks in now. I'm going to say close guard.
What do you call it? What's the choke? The Von Flu.
The guillotine?
No, from the bottom.
Yeah,
no.
Oh, the Ezekiel
from the bottom.
Now it looked like he pulled him in with an overhook and tried to close, but here we go. Greg has now used that. Lockie's in a half guard. He's getting flattened onto his back. Greg is now, here we go. He's using a frame at the moment to get his face down. See, Lockie's shoulders are, he's down on the ground, this is a better spot for Greg. The more that you're in half guard with big boys, especially,
it's just a different kind of. It's a different sport at this.
Well, here we go, Lockie. So Lockie with that leg, he's got the underhook here. He can work here. He can try and use that underhook with that grip. He can use it. He's trying to lift to go the other way. He should have kept that underhook. He sold out, trying to sweep him back the other way to go to a deep half guard, and he gave up the underhook before he had the position, and now he's squashed back down, and this is not ideal for Lockie, because now he's kind of flattened onto his back. And he's only the legs controlling him. It's going to be very difficult now, and now he's got to work back to try and get to an underhook. Lockie's trying to look for that left underhook because his legs are on the left-hand side.
Also carrying like 115 kilos.
Well, big
on
boys.
Top of you,
you get the right grip from underneath with a half guard looking for the underhook from half guard, because Lockie's got the lockdown as well. So you're going to try and use that to swing the legs side to side, and he's given up on that a little bit. He's given up on the lockdown now. Now he's getting crushed. He's trying to get the knee back inside. He's trying to keep a frame. The pressure from Greg was getting a lot, so he traded up the lockdown getting squashed. And now he's framing as Greg's trying to crush that knee shield down. He's trying to step it down. He's trying to use his weight. And here we go. Lifts the leg. He's going to try and come around the other way. Lockie's pulling him onto the leg. He's pulled him onto the leg. He's got a leg inside, but he's got to try and find the bite. And he bails out on it to try and get the frame back in.
Very nice, though.
He went for it. He saw the leg was there and went for the bite. He's got the inside butterfly. He's gone back. Now we're back to a half guard.
They're moving very well for big men.
He sure is. Lockie's very, very good at understanding how to retain guard. Greg's trying to look to find ways to pass the half guard, and Lockie is finding different ways to hold and off balance him and debase him, trying to look inevitably for that big sweep. So yeah, see, I was calling out half guard underhook. The way he's going with a knee shield, if Lockie can try and get his left arm to get to an underhook, he can work to a hip and try and debase him to end up for a sweep. So Greg is still trying to find his way through Lockie's half guard. Doing the right things.
He keeps trying to trap his arm under the knee. What purpose would that be for?
Who Greg is?
Yes.
Yeah, you're trying to scoop it. It's almost as you cut your angle and you're dropping your hip down. If you can get a final ditch scoop under the leg, you can almost like lift the lock.
Okay.
And then you can try to lift it out before he can retain back.
Because I see. Oh, here you go. I keep seeing.
And here we go. Now we're in 3/4 guard, so this is even better now. Lachlan's going to have to do a lot of work because now he's on the wrong side of the hip. He has no underhook, and Greg is now pressured up. He's only got to clear his right leg, and there we go. Lockie kicks back to a half guard.
Has Greg not earned any points for that?
He hasn't yet, no, because he's only been half guard. He hasn't gone to side control. Hasn't been able to pass the half guard just yet. Lockie's been doing very well. Even using his instep there to try and hold to lift a bit of weight off him. So Lockie's understanding of the half guard from underneath is good. He's defensively doing a very good job. He's just trying to then fight with the big boys like this, trying to fight to get a real off balance and debase to try and sweep. And Greg is just looking for the opportunity to try and pass.
I reckon they should give Lockie a point just based on that fantastic hairstyle.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Just flowing on the mat.
It's like a skull. He looks like a lion.
It's like watching a blue-ringed octopus on the mat.
All right, fantastic. How a blue ring, mate?
I don't know. It's just the first thing I thought of.
Cool.
Do you know how hard it would be to get side control when those big tree trunks are wrapped around that single leg of yours?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What Greg looks to on top, you see he was giving up cross-face pressure before to try and frame on his throat. He would have been better off trying to work. If he could work for that cross-face, then you can start to kind of scoot side to side, driving your shoulder. You got to be mean about it, especially with big boys, man. You think going for that cross-face pressure, I thought that's really what he'd go for, but he's bailed out on it just to put the forearm in the throat.
Surprised he hasn't been like not I wouldn't say dirtier, but like a bit meaner.
Nah, well, it's also just a bit careful because doing that.
Lockie's working his way up.
He's working his way up, but he's given up on the legs. As he's sitting up, he's given up on the legs.
He's got to go for it.
Here we go.
He's got to go for it.
He's trying to scoop him. There we go. He's framing on his face, and he's going back to a full guard.
Nice work.
And we're back to half guard again.
Almost inside control. So close.
He was going back and forth, but Lockie is very good at retaining, getting back, keeping the legs in for a half guard.
He's very athletic.
He's trying to scoop him. Lockie just
he's got
every time he gets a good bite on the underhook.
He's going for
the Americana. And he's bellying down a bit. Don't give up position as he goes for it. He's still got the legs inside. He's still in half guard. Lockie's up on the hip. 10 seconds to go. He's stepping over. He
got it.
He got mountain. Last 5.
He got it.
That counts. That's points at the end.
Very well done by
Greg. Got him at the end.
Lucas won't be on for I'd say he's the last fight of the night, so I would say about an hour and a half.
Yeah, we'll say something like that.
Yeah, say something like that. I don't know the time, but yeah, about an hour and a half.
Lockie did very well holding the half guard. It was just as he was going for his sweeping opportunities, he was kind of, you need to do 2 at once. You need to hold your grip on the legs as you're using the underhooks.
Greg deserved that. He kind of controlled that whole match.
He was controlling. As a big boy, you'd want to be riding on top. He did that very well.
All right, now we got Laith Kiali versus Nick Silby.
Nick Silby from Progressive, who had a wonderful performance of the show last time out with a 20-second armbar.
Very nice.
First one from MATLAB.
His opponent, Nick Silby. This one weighing in at 84 kilograms, sponsored by the Wildflower Cafe.
I have a feeling, if I know anything, that Nick's going to pull guard here.
Nick is?
I think Nick's going to pull guard.
Oh my God, falling over everywhere.
And pulls guard. Bam! Called it. And here we go. He's very good from here. He likes to set up. He likes to invert. He likes to invert, selling for the legs, to then come up for the arms. And here we go. As you go into pass, see, he gives up a bit of position because he likes the guy to overcommit, and then he can catch him into arm bars, choi bars, triangles. Nick Silby is very slick, very active. Laith got to be very careful as he's going to pass because Nick sells out a little bit, not even looking for a half guard, and you think you're around to go north-south, and then he kicks his legs up and over.
Laith looked dialed in when he was weighing in before.
He did. He's ready for it. It's a good thing. So here we go. So he's got to control the shins here and try and get his elbows inside.
It's already lasted longer than his last outing.
And that is correct. But here we go. He's got the bite.
Maybe not for much longer.
Maybe not for much longer. He's gone for it. He's going again.
Wow. Same armbar. I spoke too soon.
He's gone for it. 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 He's g Unbelievable. Well done, Nick.
Wow,
Again.
I might have the John Anik curse. Just spoken it 3 times tonight. Wow. Oh, he is very, very quickly becoming a maniac on the M16 scene.
His way to catch from underneath those arm bars is slick.
Bloody hell. That
is
just
so
came
slick.
out of nowhere.
If you talk to a later Connor who's competing later on the card, Connor Kearney, he was talking about it on a podcast with Nick Batman Hughes about competing against Nick and his arm bars knowing
Out of nowhere.
Watch out, that boy's arm bars are good from underneath.
Like an RKO.
Yeah, crazy. Hits it and then bang, look at that. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that might be some of the... He might get
So
it
far.
again.
Oh, here we go. Also in St. Mary's.
Training at Westside BJJ and Trinity MMA.
The Fizz!
Big pump for the Fizz.
Big pump for the Fizz.
And is sponsored by Shane Cook Art.
And here we go. So we have 2 MMA boys, strong MMA records. And they are here going for the grappling today. No punches will be thrown, but very strong and active boys.
The Fizz.
Oh, and there we go. The
Straight
shot
to-
from Josh.
It's my boy right there. Blast double.
He was. You've been looking for one, and he goes for it again. Fizz, very good at staying over the top.
Surprised he didn't kind of go for the neck a little bit
Well,
there.
we'll wait for the reshot as well. It's always interesting. Collar ties, shooting. Who's going to reshoot? Who wants to go for the neck?
Always committing to that.
Committing. He's good. Fizz is good. Yeah, he's good. This is almost like MMA defensive wrestling.
Yeah.
So he's not going for the neckties and what we've seen earlier
Yeah.
on. This is much more MMA style. We'd like to sprawl and get back up and maybe. But here we go. Josh keeps shooting. Is he going to get... Oh, they're getting towards the end. Fizz, great sprawl. Great sprawl. And he's using it to spin the back.
Very nice.
Well done, Fizz. And let's see if he can work takedown from the back. He's dragging him. Look at the weight drag.
Very nice.
Fizz trying to get that hook in. And he's going to jump. He's got to be careful as he jumps.
Oh, he's over. He's a bit high. He's a
off,
bit high.
He's off
He
to the
just
side.
needs to shimmy off, yeah.
Good work, Josh. Good work defensively, trying to shimmy him off the top.
Oh, he's not too far up. He's just a little man.
It's hard to get that hook in. It's hard to get that hook in over the top. You should talk, mate. And there we go. Fizz falls off the side. Good work, Josh. Got very defensively well understood there.
Very nice.
And now he's crushed up. This is bad for Fizz. He's ended up in a bad spot to be crossed over with his legs like this. This is a very good spot for Josh to try and pass the legs and to get to a consolidating position.
Very explosive start from both of them.
Absolutely.
That's fun, dude.
Big,
This
big
is
strong
fun.
wrestling game.
This is fun. I like
That
a
was
bit of wrestling.
Bit of wrestling. And here we go. See, he's got like a leg drag position and he can step around. Fizz has to look to retain. He's got to use his arm frames to try and get the legs back inside, work himself onto his left hip.
Do you also want to kind of work your knees back in?
Yeah, you definitely. That's where you're looking for from here. You're
You
trying
can
to
put
get your
that
knees back
over.
in.
You can get that overhook on the his left arm and kind of swing his left knee back in.
As he's back, if he can, he would try. Fizz from underneath would try and almost overwrap with his right arm. But now here we go. So now we're in a spot. Is he in mount or is he in half guard?
No, he's in full mount.
Full mount. So he stepped over, trying to go all the way back over to his other hip. He gave up
he's going
mount.
to take the back here.
He's going to try and chair sit. Fizz is sitting up a little bit, so he's got to be careful giving his back.
He could flatten him out
He
potentially.
is. He's giving him a lot of space here. Yep. Josh is looking good to either take the back here. Fizz has got to be very careful about how he plays this because he's giving up his back just because it's good top pressure from Josh. Josh is just riding the position.
If he was riding up a bit, he could even
He
go
is.
for that
To
mounted triangle.
see how Fizz's arm is getting lifted up above him as he's going to turn,
Yeah.
and it's harder to try and get out.
What's going on here?
He's got a high mount. He's got to be careful with his arm.
He could go for
He
mounted
could go
triangle.
mounted triangle. There's dirty wrist locks here.
See, I know jiu-jitsu stuff. I know jiu-jitsu stuff.
There we go.
I hope he
And he sits out. Way to come out the back door, Fizz. And he's up on the leg.
Very nice, Fizz.
Wow. Way to come up and
Is
run
that
the
2
pipe.
points?
It should be. Yep, it will be. It should be.
Beautiful wrestling up from
That
the
was
Fizz.
beautiful. He's got to be careful about the grip here. That was a great. Ran the pipe, came up on top.
Oh,
Beautiful. Pinch headlock sweep.
Oh, straight into a
into mount.
and in a head and arm. Almost.
Into a head. When you've got the arm like that from the pinch headlock, the head and arm is right there to finish.
Yeah.
That was beautiful scrambling back and forth, up, down, all around.
This is fun.
Let's go, boys. That was good. That was back and forth. Here we go. Let's see what Fizz can work for here from underneath. Josh, once again, just trying to do it, controlling, pressuring, wrist riding here to try and work his way up. So he walks his knees up. As he walks his knees up, Fizz is giving up his back a bit more because this is the dilemma. You can't stay squashed in mount, but you almost might give up your back when you're trying to roll out to try and get your knees back inside. So he's trying to keep his elbows in from mount underneath here. Fizz wants to get his hands on the hip. There we go. He's trying to buck with an underhook. It's going to be tough to do straight from mount. He wants to get his hands on the hip.
From mount, what can you really do besides buck? And
you want to
get on your hip.
Yep, you're trying to get the ears. You want 2 hands on one. Josh is setting up to try and... again, they're just looking for things at the moment. Josh has good mounted pressure, and Fizz is trying to find his way out to get to an explosion. Fizz is very explosive. If you can't tell by his nickname, the Fizz, it's because he's a bundle of energy. But this is... Oh, and here we go. We're back to half guard. Fizz got back to half guard. He wants to get his right underhook with where his legs are. Josh steps all the way through. Beautiful passing.
Why has there been no points?
I don't know. And there we go. There's points. There's the points for mount. 3 for the mount.
You get 3 for the mount.
3 for the mount.
Maybe when you switch, so maybe when you work your way from bottom to top, you have to pass the guard as well.
Yeah, it might be that, but I thought if you swept top to bottom, it's 2 for the reversal and then 3 for the pass.
Yeah, I'd really have, maybe on the halfway time break.
Oh, he lost the arm, and here we go, back up again.
Single leg, dragged him down. Beautiful.
Watch his back, but he gave up.
He got his back. Jesus Christ.
He gave up the back by running the pipe on the single leg.
Wow.
He's got to protect his neck. Here we go. Josh is trying to crank the face here to get it back. Here we go. We're trying to hand fight here now. That was beautiful work from Josh. As Fizz ran the pipe on the single leg, he just adjusted his position and took his back when Fizz really tried to throw for running the pipe to get the completion on the single.
Moe Elkia is on in 2 fights, but there is a intermission after the next fight. So I would say about 45 minutes away, buddy.
About that. Here we go. Fizz is back to the half guard. He's been great work defensively. He's good at exploding and getting back to his wrestling base. But man, Josh has been great at scrambling and ending up in the dominant position when Fizz reverses. It's been a real back and forth.
Bloody hell.
And here we go.
Fun fight.
Fizz has an underhook here that he's fighting for, and it's on the right side, and Josh is trying to frame off to not allow him to be able to sit back up with it.
The score says 6-0, but the fight doesn't reflect that. Do you know what I mean?
It's been back and forth, and Fizz back up again.
Very back and forth.
And here we go.
Fizz has landed in unfortunate positions. He's got the neck.
Oh, he's
pulling it!
He went for
it! He jumped the gilly.
He jumped it, and he lost the position. There we go. He went for it.
There's nothing more I love than someone jumping a gilly.
You do love jump the gilly.
Dustin Poirier's got a cold shiver down his spine.
He was trying to be silly. And here we go. Fizz on top. Let's see what his passing's like. He's going to have to do a lot of strong work here. Was that Fizz with the 2? Fizz has the 2. Let's see if he can get here.
Thank you so much. The first half is sub only.
It is. Okay, still doing the first half only sub only. Okay.
Thank you so much for that. Because I was like,
we were getting confused.
Why aren't some of these getting scored?
Yeah, maybe we should have been at the fighter meeting.
Maybe you should do some commentary sometime. Tung Lee.
Yeah, Tung was competed on the last card.
Oh, really?
Tung would be from the last card.
Yes, Tung Lee.
He's got the arm in there, but he's not got the angle. Good work, boys. That was fantastic.
That might be fight of the night so far.
That was a scramble.
That might be fight of the night so far. Well done to Evan.
Fizz brought it.
The 6-2, the score doesn't, I feel, reflect the full fight, but that was amazing. That was very fun.
That was such a good scramble.
Very fun. Who do we got? We got
Gabe McCrane. Let's see if the announcer can get the name.
We got Michael Prushnevsky.
I believe the boys down at Progressive might just go by Mihao, as they were telling me before.
Call him MP.
MP.
Prushnevsky.
There you go. Polish, I believe.
This is a featured prelim. This is the last prelim.
Match number 12 on the card and the last.
Here we go.
12.
Get a hubber.
Let's hear it for Gabe McGrain.
Just holds him high.
Gabe training at the big side jiu-jitsu. The opponent tonight, let's hear it for Michael Prushnevsky.
He nailed it.
Close.
It's good enough.
This one weighing in at 80 kilograms is sponsored by We Create Print Deliver.
Big match, this one.
And here we go. The main of the prelim, Michael, I believe, takes
to the ground.
Takes the fundamentals class down there at Progressive. From watching him, he does love front headlock series. So let's see, as he's playing seated, if he can get a control of the neck. And let's see if Gabe's looking for the legs. So he's got seated.
Most definitely looking for the legs.
He's looking for the legs. Let's see, in trying to find the legs, as we've seen before, you can leave your neck out there. Let's see if Michael can find that neck. So he's pulling him in with the grip, and here we go. He's got the foot, falls on the own leg. He's got to be careful, and there we go. He's backing out, gets his guard back in. So here we know. Now we know there's no points top to bottom because we're
just
in the first
being able
half.
to have your bearings in these crazy scrambles when you're
upside
down.
He's got the bite. He missed it. Good work from Michael, looking for that there. He inverts the leg back over. He's got the bite there. He's got looking for the arm drag grip, butterflies inside from Michael from underneath. I don't know what he's doing. He's using his head to release. Look at that. Because Michael's using his forearm in his throat and in his chin, and so he's just trying to work it off. So he's got butterflies. He wants to find. It's hard to do a lot of work with overhooks from butterflies, which is where you've got the overwrap on the arm. It's a lot better with butterflies to try and get tricep grips or underhooks. To try and off balance with overhooks. Overhooks work much better just from close guard. So he's trying to get to a hip. He's trying to keep his feet inside. Oh, and Gabe tried to step around there. And here we go. He's trying to crush. Michael's on the hip and lifts. Oh, beautiful elevation from Michael. That was a beautiful sweep. Just deep off-balanced him one way to the other and just swept him off. Fantastic work there from Mr. Michael Pruzneski. And here we go. He's controlling the shins, trying to pass. Here we go. Trying to control the leg. Doesn't want him to suck the leg inside to get caught in danger with the legs.
When someone has that leg dexterity and those hips where they can put their legs into those positions, what is the best form of passing their guard? Just swinging them as fast as you can?
Well, not necessarily just swinging them. It's almost kicking them side to side. If they're
you can't
pummeling their legs over.
Like, you can't stack them.
If they're flexible like that where you can't really stack them, it's almost you got to wait further in.
How do you deal with that?
This one, we're going to have a 10-minute break so I can sort out the scoreboard.
Yep. I believe that was Miles coming to tell us there will be a 10-minute break after this, as we know, for the intermission. So here we go, back to the action.
The intermission's only 10 minutes long, and then we're straight into it.
Yep. So here we go. This is what we're saying. So Michael, see, he was pinned with the big boys before. As he's got that leg inside and a half guard, he's got an elevator inside there, Gabe from underneath. So Michael's got the cross face there, trying to pressure down. He's got to be careful where his leg's here. He's fallen in, gone for the knee. He's got the heel bite. He's got the heel, but he's transferred his legs over.
Something hurt.
Yeah, I think he just did. I think he may have got, but he's still in on it. He's yawning.
He's yawning. I thought he was screaming.
Nah, he's yawning because he missed the bite. He's going to turn out on top. He's got his back
took the back.
Onto the good takedown from Gabe McCrane.
Oh, wow.
Great takedown from the back.
So if he holds on to this, does he get the points after the 3-minute mark because he's in the position?
No.
Okay.
That's what I remember hearing before.
Okay.
If he's in a position like this, he won't get the points for it. But if he improves position now from the halfway point, then he'll get points. If he goes to mount, he'd get points. But he won't get them from what he did before the half. It's almost like when they some of the later comps like Aegon, they judge it by the it's one complete match, or Polaris, but they give it 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
It's almost like a situation like that. So here we go, north-south position from Gabe on top. Michael trying to keep his frames inside, trying to get a guard back in. He's rotating, he's got the frames inside the hip, he's coming up on the single leg. Let's see if he can finish running this. He's got the double, but it's sprawled out. Oh, he's trying to peek out the side corner. He keeps running with the single leg. He's gone for the double, he's dumped him to the hip. Here we go, he's coming out to the back. He's trying to frame off Gabe here, and he sits back Michael. A beautiful scramble. He's got the arm crunch here. He's trying to work the arm crunch with the butterflies inside. Trying to create that angle.
Gabriel's working.
He's working. It's good that he keeps his hips underneath him. He's following the positions, and just as Michael looks like he's getting a bite and might be able to off-balance him, Gabe catching himself and ending up...
Just feels like kind of Michael's just like, no, I wouldn't say a step behind, but he's finding it a little bit hard to adjust with the pace at the moment.
It could be. It's just, it seems like Gabe's, when Michael's throwing things at him, Gabe's just a little ahead of the game. But here we go. He's got butterflies inside. Again, he goes to elevate over. Oh, but a scramble here. He's got the neck on the bite. Careful. He's got the cross face here. Gabe on top. Michael's trying to get his frames back inside, and he kicks him off again. Beautiful with these elevators. Beautiful with these elevators. Elevators, for anyone playing at home doesn't understand, obviously with your butterfly hooks, you're using your legs to lift them up over the top of you.
Yes,
and
leverage.
You want to have your, you need your legs inside with a grip. He's going for an omoplata setup, mister. He's good at repummeling the guard there. Using his other legs to kick over the face, keeps his leg inside. He's got a knee shield here. Michael with a knee shield half guard from underneath. Gabe looking for the crossface, and once again, we got this crossface. Feel his arm, the hands on the shoulder, the forearm is using his elbow to push up into his throat. It's a post. It's massive. You got to work through it. That's why you saw him wiggling his head before, because it's very uncomfortable for the top guy to deal with.
I'm still buzzing about that Nick Silsby.
Yeah, man, the kid's fire.
He's a weapon.
Yeah, it was good. He got the exact same armbar.
Star that.
Oh, here we go. Kicked it off. Beautiful pass from Gabe. He kicked over, knee cut to the other side. That's three. Two, sorry, just for the pass. But he kicked it. That was beautiful. He's gone for the buggy choke. Yeah. He's gone for the buggy. And he missed it. Missed it going for the bite.
I'll personally give $100 to anyone who hits a buggy choke for the rest of the card, which would be bloody hard to do.
It would be tough as we start going through the matches. But here we go. Michael's come back to guard. 35 seconds on the clock. He's back to the half guard. This has been a very, very good back and forth scramble, and he's trying to pull with the half guard there with the knee shield. He's going to pull into the single leg X. He's got the leg inside here. Now you've got Gabe with the straight foot lock, and he's trying to turn him. Michael, and he's trying to use it to come on top, and he missed it. He shoots. Oh, and gets pushed back.
It's going to be hard from here.
Very tough. Trying to use him to elevate
He's
again.
still going for it. He could just lay and pray right now and win the game.
Look at the quick scrambles.
Look at that.
Quick scrambles. Way to move through the guard.
It was just Gabriel's day today.
Oh, once again, Michael, just not giving up. Following to the end. Fantastic, boys. What a match. Great scrambles.
Well done. We are going into a 10-minute intermission straight after this, and we'll get some word from our sponsors. I've got a little video to show you from Street X.
Well done, Gabe McCrane. Fantastic.
All right, we are going to head to a break right now. I will play this video from our sponsor, Street X Athletic Division, just in case you didn't see it before. Enjoy.
The journey to sign the greatest athletes in the universe to Street Xard is upon us. We have traveled across land and sea to locate the one they call Craig Jones, a fine and unique specimen from the plains of Australia, now seeking refuge in the land of the finest bunda, Brazil. Known now for his elaborate promotion and lack of competition, his elegance matches the AD brand perfectly. He must be recruited. It was simply a deal presented that could not be resisted. Street X, Edge, and Craig Jones. See you in March.
Alright, so now that was Street X's ad that he sent to us to play, and now I got one of the other major sponsors for the M16 Open, none other than Aaron Palmer from Low and Slow Basics, Australia's biggest barbecue channel. Good mate, been on the podcast, and how you going?
Good, how are you?
Excellent, mate. Is this the first Open you've been to?
Yeah, it is. What a bloody show they're putting on so far.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's good.
Like, even if you're not balls deep in jiu-jitsu, it's a heaps approachable way to enter the jiu-jitsu world.
Oh, absolutely. The venue, the way they've put everything together, the crowd, this is very entertaining.
But I won't keep you for too long.
That's fine.
But where can we find your new jerky flavours, which are amazing, by the way? Do you have anything cool coming up? Just let us know.
Mate, we got another flavour. So this is the signature steak shooter jerky. We can find that on my website at lowandslowbasics.com.au. There's a few stockists around Australia that have it. It's hard because butcher shops mostly have their own, but yeah, probably lowandslowbasics.com.au. Got a new flavour dropping next month. And yeah, always got some new stuff coming out.
Well, thank you for sponsoring us. We are a little show and we appreciate all the help we can get. You're a bloody legend.
Happy to support. It's good to see this.
Packed.
Packed. A local comp doing good stuff. First of many. Let's make it bigger and better each one.
Thank you. We are back with the main event,
Here
the
we
main
go.
card.
Here we go.
We are starting off with Connor Kearney and Moel Kia.
Welcome to the M16 Open Man 14 main card. With no further ado, I introduce to you, coming out of the red corner, training in the armor BJJ. Let's hear it for Connor.
Let's go. We got Connor Kearney from Opper Team.
That's it.
Won his last M16 match.
He did. He did a good one. Was it a straight footlock? Yeah. Straight footlock last time.
I will be muting the MC a lot more because they're playing music now for the walkouts.
Copyrights.
And we don't want to get copyright strikes, so apologies if it goes a bit dark sometimes.
There we go. There's Ali Elk from Sydney Wrestling Academy in the corner of Moe Elkia.
An absolute guru of the sport by the looks. He looks like one of Australia's great minds in jiu-jitsu.
He is. He's doing very good things down there at Sydney Wrestling Academy. This could be very interesting. Let's go. Young phenoms here. We got some 17-year-old and 19-year-old.
Yes, we got
70 kilos. Connor sits right down. Moe's trying to attack the leg.
Great footlocks.
Does.
I'm also reading all this information that Tom has prepared, so please don't think that I know these things. Tom is the brains. I just talk.
Gotta love you, mate.
Yeah, I'm not going to take. I'm not going to take credit for that.
We got to prepare the things we're good at, mate. So here we go. Connor, super active competitor. Moe does compete a lot over in Sydney. Very active on that scene. So
all of the Sydney wrestling team, man, they're in every bloody event.
Yep, they're everywhere.
And I feel like, I'm not sure if Kanard's CJI performance really like put them in more of a public spotlight, or if they were always doing that. But it seems within the last 2 years they've just blasted on the scene.
It's blown up. It's always good when you get a massive performance like that. I mean, Absolute really really kicked off when it was.
Just takes one.
Yeah. When it was Lockie and Craig and Lockie coming out of Absolute. And here we go, Connor trying to find his way in on Moe. And here he goes, he's got the low knee shield, looking for a Z-guard. He's trying to control the arm, he's getting for an arm drag. He's throwing the leg over, he's got to watch because Moe's looking to pass here. He's throwing the leg, he's looking to pass. And good retention there from Connor. Connor's good at keeping his legs inside. He's retaining guard. There he goes, just spinning like a tabletop there because he's got the ability to keep his legs inside. So Moe is just trying to look at his ways to get past the legs and look at quick scrambles. He's got to be careful with the triangles. Good pass. Oh, he's got good retention from Connor, as you'd expect. He's gone over for the arm there. He's worked the leg back inside, framed back in with the hands, alleviating a lot of the pressure that Moe is trying to push down onto him. Good at staying on the hip. There we go. He's gone side to side. This is great work from Moe. And here we go. Oh, and good retention from Connor. He does not stop. It's if you get static. Beautiful retention again. It's when you're static and you give up and you take that one little half a second when they've gone to get past and not looking for the retention that you lose it. Connor is not doing that. Even when Moe can get 3/4 of the way through a pass, his ability to not give up and then just keep rolling through to get that leg back inside to get his guard back. Beautiful work from the top. From Moe trying to find his way through and Connor with great guard retention trying to find the entry for a sweep or a finish. An arm drag. Top to bottom.
Very, very nice.
That was quick. Very quick. And he sits back down.
I got whiplash just looking at that.
That was so fast. Young boys move fast. Must be nice. And here we go.
Just look at these corners. Prestigious.
Yeah, definitely.
Aruda BJJ, one of the staples.
Aruda, you got
of South Australian BJJ.
You got Jesse Hughes there in his corner from Armour. Oh, and he's in on the leg. Oh, he's got the inside bite.
He's past the knee line.
He's got the inside bite.
On the edge of the knee
line. Moe's got to be careful. He's fighting the hands. He's got the cramp, but he's fighting the hands.
Steve.
He's got to be careful. He's fighting the hands still. He's losing the line a bit. He's trying to re-pummel his leg. And there we go, and he's out. Good defense from Moe. Good bite by Connor, and then he's trying to roll back in and get his own heel, and he's going to end up on top. Connor's going to look to again. Oh, here you go. Moe's got the bite on the leg, and Connor might try and come on top here. He's just got the straight footlock grip. Pony trying to hold single leg, trying to get to an X guard. Here we go, he's pummeled over to go outside. At the moment, he's just trying to find a way and whether to use the leg configuration to come on top or to try and find the bite to come in. There we go. He takes top position, Connor takes seated back again. And we're in this knee shield half guard once again. Cross framing from Connor on the bottom. So here we go, you see how he's got that over wrap, and now he's back inside. Muhammad trying to find it. Those good points are on. And so here we go, Connor's holding that knee shield, that Z guard, just trying to find, he's got a collar grip, he's trying to go under there for the arm. He's got that foot in the hip. Trying to lift, you could use him to elevate here, but you see how he's splayed out with his leg. So
yeah, I was going to say, with that Z guard, you kind of want that other leg in there.
Yeah, yeah, he was basing himself back, Muhammad, really well there to not get lifted on top with the Z guard.
His guard retention's really good.
Oh, Connor's guard retention's fantastic. Look at that way, he can just keep spinning.
Yeah.
Because he just keeps his frame inside.
Oh, he's
until
got the arm. He's got the arm.
He's got it. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's got to go for the leg.
He's got the leg.
He went for the arm to the leg. Beautiful setup. And there we go. We're trying for the legs. He's going to use it to come on top. And that would be points if he can consolidate.
We're not at the 3 minute mark yet.
No, he just said because it's longer.
And they've gone up.
It's
Yeah,
longer
it's 8
matches.
minutes.
And here we go. Now he's got to watch his own knee
Right
line.
on the Street X Athletic Division sticker.
Here we go. The beautiful decal on the mat. And here we go. Now we're in a bit of a leg lock shootout to see who's going to use this to come on top.
Both had the same idea.
Yeah, they were. And then it was who was trying to drag to kind of get the D base. And there we go. He's got an inside hook. He's trying to kick him away, trying to refeed the leg, and he ran out of real estate. Recenter him, and we'll go again. Let's go, boys. All right, 2.5 minutes. Let's see who's trying to get some points on the board. Maybe a quick finish. And we're on the wrestling. Let's see what Molly's got from the wrestling. Connor usually likes. Oh, good snap down.
This is such a 50-50.
Wow. And it really is. It has. You can't even say it's been Molly looking top and just from Connor from underneath there. What a shot. What a shot.
Wow.
And he got the top position.
Oh, he retained it so well.
He's guard attempts, but he got the points for taking him down.
Oh, wow.
Got the points for taking him down. Very well, nice for Molly.
So you get 2 points for a takedown, if you don't have control of the position.
Even if you take it from from standing to the ground when points are on, you get 2 points. He's got the foot, but he doesn't have the knee line.
So risky for Muhammad. The Connor's so quick, you'd almost want to get it to like a kind of stalemate position almost.
Well, you saw his retention. It's much easier to try and
He's going for the finish.
If you can find the pass, obviously in the transition with the takedown, it makes it a lot easier than if you just take him down and he thinks that gives it up and retains his guard.
Connor could try and work his way to the top.
He's just doing a crush there, but he's going to go off the mat, and that's going to be it. He won't be able to find it back. And is that 2 because it got close?
Why is that?
Maybe because he had a close attempt. Yep. I think because he had he had a good bite on the leg.
Just ran out of real estate.
Ran out of real estate. Can't be rolling into the crowd. And here we go, Connor with 1.5 minutes to go. Going to have to really be active to get some points on the board here. Let's see what he looks for. Here we go. Oh, he falls on the foot. Not with the best control, but we went for it real fast. He dove on it. Trying to find that quick finish. Trying to find that snap lock. Here we go. He's trying to crush on the ankle. Using it to come on top. Molly's been very defensively responsible here.
Thank you to all 1,677 of you that have tuned in so far.
You're guilty.
And the 320 of you watching now. Can you please share it as the main event is happening right now? The main card is happening. Lucas Kanard to cap it off with Deacon Laughter, however the hell you say that
name. Here we go, 44 seconds. Let's see what Connor can do here. Molly with the points on the board. Playing safe there with his keeping that shin to the chest. And there you go, spins him around. Trying to go in on the leg there. Steps all the way through Connor. He's using that inside hook to try and debase. Connor trying to push the knee to step over the top. But you see how he's got that leg inside like a K-guard style? Yeah. That's stopping Connor from being able to press down on him.
Yeah, you can't stack him very well.
Yeah, you can't put your weight down on him. He's still got some good.
Yeah,
he's got some good movement from underneath.
Yeah, he's going to pop out.
He's trying to grab his neck from somewhere. He's trying to sell out on his neck.
Such an entanglement.
Yeah, he's trying to get his neck. Yeah, and
it's like watching Will Smith and Jada Pickett Smith down there.
What's that now?
An entanglement.
Oh, an entanglement. Very good. Very good.
What would you say is your match of the night so far? Not submission, but match.
No. Okay, the match. Which was that back and forth? Let's see.
I'm gonna honestly say I reckon the Fizz.
Yeah, you might be right on that. Yeah, I would think that.
Very good job, Muhammad El Kir.
Muhammad El Kir. Yeah, Josh Watson versus Evan versus the Fizz.
It was good.
That
was good back
great.
And forth.
Yeah,
it's fun when two MMA guys throw down.
Even Gabe McCrane versus Michael Prutinesky was very up, down, back and forth.
Performance of the night would have to be Sylvie.
Yeah, so far, yep.
I would say.
Yep. That would be mine. Just the way to lightning can strike twice. Ask the boys at the gym. Apparently, it strikes more than that down there at Progressive.
It only took him bloody 8 more seconds than last time.
He's
he has under a minute of. Oh, here you go. Just got to mute this. Sorry. So we got Jamie Irison versus Luis Flores. Now I did have a chat to Jamie. He is excited. He's very excited. He I believe he got a weird submission last one.
Dog barred.
Yeah, dog barred. We thought it kind of looked like a twister from where we were.
Electric chair.
Yeah, electric chair, sorry.
Yeah, he got his knee caught in a precarious spot from underneath.
Both very, very, very strong people.
Absolutely. Luis Flores also competed on the M16 Open before. Another one's very, very active, got an amateur MMA record.
But Jamie Irison's travelled the world, competed a bit here and there, everywhere. Strong man, works on an oil rig. Very attractive. Very attractive man.
Look at that moustache, it's delicious. Here we go, 84 kilos. All right. And let's see how much it goes if it stays on the feet.
Flores.
Jamie's not usually one to pull guards.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine he would. I'd say this would be a bit of a wrestle.
Yeah. Going to stay on the feet for a bit, and there we go, Lewis for the first shot.
I'd be very surprised if Jamie pulls guard.
Yeah, I would as well. So let's see if Lewis does.
He likes to be in dominant positions, much like Miles Simpson.
There you go, he does like the top. Let's see if Lewis also, fit boy, look at him without any kind of rashing.
Jesus Christ, going for the show. I would too.
Just deciding to show what's up.
I would too, son. You get it.
Jamie's looking for that neck every time with like we were talking before. The Fizz was they were counter wrestling, like MMA style, whereas
Lewis is very big. Look at him.
He's well put together, as they say.
He is. He's really going for that neck.
He is.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm flying a bit faster than out of words.
Oh, and here we go. Look at this wrestling style. Head to head, trying to get the dominant position, like two bulls.
Is he like feinting that over the neck, like to grab his neck as like a trap to take him down?
No, you got to use collar ties to snap down when they overcommit to pull their head back. You can usually change.
Jamie keeps going for the overhook as if he's going to guillotine.
Yeah, you can. Because if he commits him and pulls him into it, you can get a good bite. But if you sell out and give it up and you don't have the good bite,
there you go.
He is. Yeah, he's trying to get a bite on his neck.
And you get that overhook as well.
Yeah, he's trying to counter wrestle him with the guillotine.
I want to see some wrestling.
There you go. This is the wrestling you're asking for. So you go, look at them. Two bulls clashing. They just want to keep ramming into each other. Head to head, that's strong pressure. They're using that to try and off base them. Everything is using your grips here to fake, to set up. You go for 2-on-1s, Russian tires, trying to move to the side to either duck. You can go duck unders, you can go ankle picks, many different things.
You can get a body lock.
You can get, that's why if you can work him for a body lock, then obviously you got to be careful if you get to the body lock underhooks. People might be able to overhook and do the old whizzer kick. So there's a lot that you can do, but you can't just dive in on that. These guys knows what's coming.
He's got the
single leg up and dumps him down. Beautiful work from Lewis. And now let's see Jamie's guard.
Beautiful
look at
work.
That, just off balances him with the leg.
Beautiful
Great work. It did not like his butt on the ground that long. He was like, nope, I'm just going to sweep you over.
And that's the thing, like unless someone's like obviously very phenomenal, if you don't accept a position.
Difficult
like
to hold
the moment you accept a position is when you're stuffed.
Yep, that's what I was saying before with the Conor match. You see how you don't rest. If you take that half a second to go, I'll catch your breath and stop, that's when you're going to lose it. But if you don't, it's very difficult to consolidate with people that know what they're doing.
Much like a takedown, if you commit, that's like why you would say Khamzat Chimaev is so successful because he commits to every takedown 125%.
Well, I've always when you want to go, you've got to go. If you think about it and pull out anyway,
so that 90% shot's going to get you choked out or on the bottom.
Exactly right. So here we go. We're in a scramble here, and Lewis trying to keep his frames back. Jamie passes.
Wow. But I believe it's not within the time limit.
No points yet, but he's passed the guard. Let's see if he can ride this, get a controlling dominant position, wear him out a little bit from on top.
Would you be more comfortable here, or would you be trying to post up and get into that mount?
Where Jamie is here, he's just going to try and rest here until you can get a different positioning with your body, with your hip down, before you're looking to slide the knee across.
Would you say the full mount's like a pretty overrated position in terms of jiu-jitsu?
It's better
for finishing.
It's better in jiu-jitsu than what it is in MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because MMA, when you go to...
Beautiful!
Lewis just with popping his hips up. Just Jamie obviously took the pressure off his hips a little bit.
Yeah,
and then Lewis found that space.
Feeling that space and just using
and just going, And that's what we're also saying about that 90%. When you feel that space and you feel like you can go with your frame inside, you can just pop your hip and make your space and get back and go,
sweeps
get him all the way over.
Beautiful sweeps.
They've both been quick. It's not been technical setups. It's been picking your time and perfect timing. And here we go.
Just feeling that chink in the armor.
Yeah. Just waiting for them just to relieve a little bit of pressure, and then you can find your space to get them off you. So here we go. Jamie's got his arms kind of wrapped around his back there. He's trying to wants to try and get his arms back inside.
I was going to say, it's Jamie's best line of defense now,
Wants to turtle the frame inside. He wants to try and get to a hip, but Lewis is doing a good job keeping him here. It's just where he goes from here. You can try and look for a north-south choke. It's very difficult to do when Jamie's arms are already still inside of his. But if he reaches up like that, he's got to be careful. But there you go. See, he's trying to frame. He's framing. He's going to sit through it.
He's going to get 3 points for that.
He's still got three-quarter mount. He's still got three-quarter mount.
Legs hooked.
Yep. So Jamie needs to try and turn back onto his hip. At the moment, he's on his right hip. If he can try and... You see how his knees are turning up to the sky? But as you do that, if you release the lock on the legs, he's just going to take... Lewis would take mount. So he has to be very careful about when he bucks and exposed to get his hips to the sky, gets his knees across to the other side to try and get a half guard back in. And it's up to Lewis to not allow that and then try and free his foot to take full mount. So he's just trying to work his way up. He just, this is the spot where you just got to control that foot. It's three-quarter mount for a reason. You're 3/4 of the way there to a mount, but it's all about how you got to separate that last little ditch effort where Jamie's holding on to Lewis's foot. And there he goes. Lewis is using his right instep to try and pry that foot off. Jamie's got a strong squeeze, and he's got an underhook there, which makes it a little better for Jamie.
This is a very strong man, Lewis.
Oh yeah. And here we go. He's rolling, but with that underhook, if he can try and Jamie's almost, many different ways, trying to get your frame back inside. As he goes to buck, though, he might give up mount, and he did. As he went to go do the big buck, Lewis took full mount.
That 84 kilo man would feel like 120.
Yep, this would be a lead weight on you right now. So on his hips, Jamie's got his arm inside there. That's nice. Can he try and get his other frame inside so he can push off Lewis's hips to try and get his legs back in and get a guard back?
What Lewis would want to do right now is trying to underhook and walk his hand up and then jump to the side.
You can use that, but even see how he's using his knees at the moment. Jamie's arms are slowly lifting up because he's using his knees and walking up with that head pressure, crushing Jamie's face into the ground.
Such an uncomfortable
And
position.
as he does that with his knees, you can always then try and change to your hands to walk the arm up with your hands.
Who wouldn't want to be claustrophobic down there?
He's using his left arm to walk up Jamie's right arm, and he's crushed his arm in there.
He's wedged his arm in there.
And so he's crushing him right now. It's not a submission, but this is very painful.
Very uncomfortable.
And Jamie's getting a lot of pressure on his face right now, but at the moment he's good. Now, what Lewis looks for here to try and chair sit, try and go S mount.
Can you finish it from here?
No, not really. Nothing you can do.
More of a pain thing.
Yeah. So he's just trying to overcommit that so he can try and take the back. Because now he's looking to try and take the back. Now Jamie can turn back into him and take the mount, but he can come back in with a better frame on the hip. He's going to keep going. He's overcommitted to the back, and now Lewis has Jamie's back.
Crazy,
he's trying to get his shoulders to the mat. Lewis lifts him back up. Very good work from Lewis on back control.
Triangle in that is the
no, he's just got standard hooks. He's got hooks right now. That was very good for Lewis to work him back to the other side, so Jamie's shoulders weren't on the mat. That's a good way to defend the back.
Jamie's really going to have to try and spin out or something, or.
Yeah. He's going to need something here in the last
48
seconds.
Can't get too comfortable here.
And Lewis is looking for the body triangle, and he gives it back, just gets the hooks in. Lewis trying to wrist ride. He's trying to use to come back on top. Jamie felt it to made the space, and now he's out there. And he went back to mount. In the scramble, he came back to mount. 3 points back to Mount. Jamie got 33 seconds. He's still under Mount. Let's see what he can do. He's got to get in. Oh, he's got to put the arm up there. That's tough. Because that's a good grip from Lewis. Yeah, there you go. He's got the arm back in. He's cross-framing. That's uncomfortable on the throat, but that's all good for Lewis. Oh, he's just trying to roll him. That was a big explosion there from Jamie. He's trying to use that to get something back in. Lewis is sitting down. He's got to be careful with his arm.
Could wrap his leg around, get that arm bar.
He's got to be careful with his arm, but he made the ditch effort, and that's what he's looking for. And Jamie trying to come on. He's got the arm in there.
Oh, he could get... Nah,
he went for the quick finish. He went for the quick finish. He's come over. Way to defend from Jamie.
Good job. Great job to Luis Flores.
It's good top pressure.
Your winner by decision, Luis Flores.
Here we go.
Now we got Nick Hughes, Adelaide's very own Nick Hughes versus Jess Smith.
Is that now?
I believe so. That's what's coming up next, yeah.
They're doing that one now, are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
Right.
What did you have?
No, I thought it was later. I thought Tyler Pomeroy versus Marty was next. But
I believe that fight. No, that's after this.
that's after it.
Yes.
It's interesting. They're putting the black belts.
And match number 15 on the card.
All right.
Coming out from the red corner, training at the Mat Lab. Let's hear it for Nick Hughes.
Nick Hughes, one of Adelaide's biggest staples in MMA.
One of the most active competitive black belts.
Would have to be the.
Most active Adelaide black belt going around.
Yeah, would have to be.
Taking all opportunities, all comers. Him and his wife laid it down the card, Jackie.
Yeah. Jackie is an absolute savage.
And his opponent tonight coming out of the blue corner, training at Nakama BJJ. Let's hear it for Jess Smith.
Nakama BJJ, where is that? Do you know?
Yeah, I wrote it down here. Kyla, East Victoria. Keilor, East Victoria.
I don't know if you can hear that, so I'm just going to talk over it just so we don't get shut down. Actually, maybe I'll just... Easy. Yeah, I thought Nick's fight was later on the card too. They might have just moved it around.
I think they just moved it around. Maybe because for Jackie a few matches after Nick can...
Maybe Nick's got things to do. Maybe he's got things to do later. Jiu-jitsu's not like the world.
Oh, apparently it is to these guys. And here we go. Let's see how much occurs on the feet.
I love how Nick's stance, like he reminds me of John Jones before when he starts to fight. Yeah.
He's coiled to go. But
like
look at that
viper.
grip. Look at that grip. Pulls him into a guard. And here we go. He's got the inside butterfly, reaching for the far leg, looking to invert immediately. He's looking to get a bite on the leg. He's got the bite. And here we go. We're in the leg lock. Oh, beautiful back step there from Jess. And then here we go. So now we're in the leg lock battle. We're in the 50-50. He's looking for the toe hold to try and break the grip here of Nick. Nick obviously has his legs crossed. There's your defense. And here we go. We're trying to scoot the knee line out. Jess inverts through. Nick comes on top looking for the pass. And here we go. He's sitting down while okay, here we go. Got some bunch of sitters. And here we go. Trying to get the grip. And there we go. 2-on-1 grip. Trying to pull him on to the reverse De La Riva. Looking for the reverse De La Riva to invert. Jess feels that. Now he's looking for the arm drag. It's all just about off balancing and debasing. Using your hooks to then get attached with your grips. Trying to move them back and forth to either get underneath or around the side. Two black belts here, so they're very well aware of what's going on and who's going to make that space to get to the positions they need to. He's got that inside. Oh, he's got the foot across there. He's trying to turn back in. Looking for the arm drag there, Nick. Jess with the good base on top. Kicking the arm over.
Oh,
he's over the top of the arm.
Top of that arm.
He's over the top of it. He's got to be aware as he rolls through though. Yep. There you go. Got to be careful. And there we go. Gets his feet back in front of him. Good work by Nick. Good guard retention. Jess trying to find his way to pass through Nick's unbelievable guard. There we go. He's going for a bit of that. Trying to pull on that shoulder crunch. Trying to, again, just making space. Jess using good pressure on top. Trying to crush all those down. There you go. He left for his arm frames for Nick. and back to a full guard. Feet on the hips. See how it's not? They're not really even accepting just like a closed guard position. He just keeps working.
This is going to be a very highly technical match.
So
whoever makes the first mistake, and I don't think either of them are very susceptible to making many mistakes.
No.
And like these matches can end in like pretty, I wouldn't say stalemates, but just so even that it kind of cancels each other out a bit.
It can be. You get a lot more of this because it is, you feel the pressure and you got to work in. You don't want to give away a big spot. And here we go. Jess passes around. Nick has to give his back a little bit. He's lost his hooks here. And here we go. He's gone. Jess gone for the chair sit. He's got round Nick's legs here. We're not in points at the moment, but
I was going to say these two are also very seasoned, so they could be.
Oh yeah, but look at that. He throws the hook in. Oh, and Batman turns all the way through. He's going to end up on top. Great work.
Nice.
Beautiful work, Nick. Rode the position, gave a little bit, ended up on top.
You're a minute away from points territory.
That we are. Now the same thing. Nick trying to pass on top. Let's see if he's looking to fall back or he's going to get his passing game going. Looking for the Rao drag there. It's just a way to pass the arm from a half guard knee shield. Jason Rao made that famous. That's why it's called the Rao drag. Oh, Nick's got to watch for the triangle.
Up so quick.
But Nick's backing out the right way. He's backing out the right way. He's kicking over the top. Beautiful.
Very nice.
Good defense, Nick.
See that exhale?
Yeah, man. It's precarious out there. Good work from Nick. Good attempt there from Jess. There we go. He's got his feet inside. Nick's just kind of waiting to see what's presenting, waiting to see what grip he can get. So tough between when you want stacking pressure, when you want lifting pressure, especially with these seasoned black belts. They're not trying to give you anything. It does move a little slower, but it's like a boa constrictor once they get you. And here we go, points are on. Let's see if anyone's going to be working any differently once points are on to when they weren't. There you go, throws in the reverse De La Riva, Jess does, and we're back to a full guard. Here we go, closed guard. Let's see if he's going to work or he opens it back up. There we go, Nick standing.
We're in the point zone now.
We are. Oh, and there we go. Watch his arm as he passes. Good work. There you go. He's got the knee across. There's a lot of good movement here. You're getting halfway through. You're getting your grips. They change a little bit, and then they can retain.
Hitting with that Kanard backstep.
Oof. Well, it'd be very tough from this spot at the moment, but it'd be very nice to see if he could. But here you go. See, he's got the shallow grip there on the De La Riva on the leg. Jess from underneath. Nick's trying to find his way through it, and there you go. He's lost that. Trying to get that leg. He's got to watch his tilted base here. Nick gets off to the side a little bit. Oh, he's trying to throw by the leg. He steps that knee through, trying to. That's a good way to pass the guard. You fake to go one way and you come back and knee slice the other. But you got to be aware with their grips, with their frames, when you're trying to push through. You don't want to catch yourself in a bad spot and not be able to get yourself back out.
He's hooked his own leg there. He's in a good.
This is almost like an under. Well, he has an underhook. He's got the reverse grip almost on the De La Riva. So Nick's just having to you have to wiggle your way in and out to loosen the tension on that leg. Oh, here we go. He's got the knee cut position. He's knee cutting across. Let's see what he can do here. He's still got the shin inside, but Nick is really, really working that good top pressure. Let's see if he lifts up and tries to cut back the other way, or if he's trying to kind of squash and crush that down. He's using good pressure here to squash. Oh, good. He's got the knee cut through it, and he stands back up. And now he's going to go back the other way. Now we're in a headquarters passing. Jess is trying to lift him and elevate him up. Nick rides it well. Ends up onto the side. And there we go, trying to back off the leg. Gets the knee back through. He's got an over wrap on that leg.
We haven't had a draw yet, have we?
No. No, we haven't. Because the heavy boy's got 2 points, like 2 seconds to go. Greg, that's it.
And it obviously doesn't go to a judge's decision. It's points based, yeah.
Oh, I'd go to a ref's decision.
I think it does go to a ref's decision.
So it'd be up to Penrose to then talk to the other refs on the side to see who it would go to if there's no points scored. So here we go. He's got the cross frame. Just got the cross frame on Nick. Nick's using good pressure here, but he's got to work through these frames.
Jess is
Very good.
Guard is just
It's phenomenal.
so tight. It's not flashy. It's not wild. It's just so technically sound.
Well, when
it'd be so frustrating.
Watching Connor before, see how much they were spinning and there was a lot of outside passing.
Yeah.
These guys aren't really outside passing.
Yeah.
They're sitting into the guard a bit.
Everything's just tight.
It's and he
No
goes,
space.
Well, black belts.
Yeah.
You know, there's black belt style in comparison to young up and coming, very active blue belts into purple belts.
just the Mauritius nightmare.
The Mauritius.
Shout out.
All right.
The Mauritius Nightmare Smith.
How about it? I believe he's the head coach at the gym there in Victoria.
Those risky games.
Yeah, he dove on that leg. The leg's inside, but he's got pressure and he steps back out. He's crushing it down. Nick,
If he pulls it out,
see, he's only goes toes there, held up. See how he scoots through the lift?
Nice,
He can try and come around. He goes back in a little bit, trying to pass.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's good retention there from Jess.
Black belts.
Yeah. Nick was trying to cut through, go one way or the other. He's got to be careful stepping out here. He backstepped through.
Nice. Can he take
backstepped
the
through.
back?
He's looking for it now. He's in a good spot here to try and get something going.
Can he take it? Can he take it?
He's got 10
seconds.
What's he work for? He's got the head and arm, but he's still got that leg inside. He's trying to crush down.
Yes.
He's not going to get the hook
got
in. Is it enough? That's it. I don't think the points got in.
No way. Surely.
I don't think the points counted.
You have to give him the ref's decision.
I don't think the points counted.
You have to give him the ref's decision regardless.
I think he threw the hook in with like 1 second.
No
you need
way.
to hold it. Yeah.
That was insane. That was crazy.
At the end.
Bloody hell.
Sweaty moments. Ooh. All right, let's see where that goes. Very competitive match. Very, very competitive.
Let's see where this goes.
Your winner, Nick Hughes.
Correct decision. Just did nothing wrong.
No, that was very good. Like we said, so much more tight and technical.
He was just defending. He wasn't really attacking. He was defending for majority of it.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah,
very good match.
Nick before the match was giving a lot of shout outs to Jess. He knew how much of a hard match it was going to be, so there was a lot of respect between these two competitors.
Now we got Moe Deef.
Here we go.
Tyler Pomeroy.
Moe Deef.
Another Sydney Wrestling Academy.
This one should be a barn burner. Ooh, here we go.
And the next match on the card, coming out of the blue corner, training at the arm of BJJ. Let's hear it for Tyler Pomeroy.
Tyler Pomeroy, no stranger to the M16 Open, beating Jamie Harrison with a dog bar the last
time out. He had a good showing.
It's 22 wins and 15 sucks. If you're just tuning in, I have to mute it when the music's playing so we don't get kicked off YouTube. Apologies.
Coming in at 82 kilograms and brought to you by Low and Slow Basics. This is the M16 Open.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're on straight down.
Let's see if he's going for the wrestle up. Sound alright?
Oh, wait up. I might have actually turned it down a bit. Does that sound better?
Sound good? No, still.
I muted you.
Oh.
I was trying to take over.
Hey, man.
I was trying to take the show over.
How dare you? All right. And here we go. Moe D sat down. We're on the legs. Tyler is now. And he comes up on top. Beautiful.
Oh, what do you think about a little... we got a comment saying we need the Piro versus Piro super fight on the next one.
Who is that? How dare they? Brother on brother crime. We're not Jake and and Logan Paul here.
OJ Abella?
OJ Abella? Oh, is that Oakley? Yeah, it'll be Oakley. Damn you, Oakley.
Oh, he's got a possible...
He ended up on Mount. He's ended up on top. that was a good scramble to end up in a dominant spot. He's got half guard here now. Tyler's got to work his way in. Oh, he's looking for a bit of a deep half guard here. Tilting him over with it. He's trying to backstep, but it's that other leg that's stopping him from backstepping up and over. But he's got him crushed down here pretty well. He's just got to be careful about how he's going to clear his knee, and he's going to slide all the way through. Beautiful. Kicking it off, sliding all the way through to side. Tyler oversold the back to get back to the guard. Beautiful guard retention there from Tyler. Great work. I believe Moe Deef, I was seeing, he's been training out at New Wave in Austin, Texas, under the Henzo Gracies, training with Danaher and Gary Tonin. And yeah, he's been getting those good rounds in over there in the States, apart from being a national champ.
That'd be a hard room to be a nail in.
Oh man, yeah. Training with the likes of Gordon Ryan and everyone else that they've got down there. Or over there, I should say, in America. And it's good. It's good hip pressure. He's crushing him down here. Tyler has been very well to keep his guard in play, but see how his knees are getting crushed down? This is good top pressure from Muhammad.
If you are enjoying it, everyone, if you are... Whoa, something's going on there. There you go. If you are enjoying it, everyone, please share the stream around. We are at the midway point of the evening. The next 4 fights are absolutely massive.
I believe most of them are titles.
I'm pretty sure, and one's a super fight.
Super fight and 3 titles.
Yous will all want to see the next upcoming 4 fights, so if you can, do the promotion a favour, share it around, like it, comment, and let us know what you think.
Or Muhammad looking to take the back here. He's scooping the leg. He's got a control on one leg. He's going to use it to come on top. And there we go. Now he's in a north-south position.
He's really dominating Muhammad at the moment.
He's dominating on the top. Tyler's doing good to try and get his guard back.
Yeah, it just feels like he's a step behind.
That hip drop passing, he's very good at keeping his weight down. And he's using it to come on top. And Moe tries to wrestle him up. Oh, he's got his neck. Oh, he's got his arms in there. No. He is. He's top pressure. Muhammad's top pressure.
He's decided to stand up.
And
I think
we're standing.
He realised
can't be underneath
going on your bum is not a good idea against Moe.
No.
He's not going to play into your game at all.
Nah. Yeah, he was having to work overly hard just to almost hold guard there. And here we go. Looks like Moe might try and wrestle up here. Or induce the scramble to end up on top again. Here we go. Don't see. There you go. Immediately. Oh, just timed it. There you go. Tyler went in, tried to.
No,
not there. Not
40
quite.
seconds.
40 seconds. And there you go. He's trying to chair sit in. Chair sit for those players. If he turns his back there, Moe's looking to use that right leg to slide across his back to throw the other leg over the other hook over his belly, and you pull him on like a chair sit. And here you go. Tyler's got the open guard here. Let's see what he's trying to work for at the moment. He's playing supine. I don't know if that's Muhammad forcing him to do that, or he's just more comfortable playing down here than going up seated. But there you go. He keeps the arm frame in. He's trying to go up on his shoulder a little bit, looking for the triangle. But Moe is really good at the scoop grips. Here you go. He's got one under the leg. He's looking for an over-under pass.
Gotta be careful he doesn't.
Yeah, you don't want to leave an arm in there. Yeah. That's the thing about doing over-under passes. You've got to be careful about not leaving an arm in too deep. People can snatch that up. But so good at crossing him over there. Keeping his weight down. Tyler's doesn't really have the ability at the moment to keep his hips up.
He's just following him everywhere.
He's great. Now he's trying to take the back. He sold out, went to the other side, just rolled over the top of his legs.
Yeah, it does.
The top pressure of Moe Deef is amazing.
Tyler's going to have to figure something out here, or this match is going to get away from him very quickly.
Yep, there you go. So points are on board now, and now Moe Deef got the points. There you go. Even the angle on his knee, he's going to use the instep to kick off. He's got the 3/4 guard. Using that head in the armpit to try and work his way up. This is great pressure. Obviously, it's Sydney Wrestling Academy boys, but Moe on this top pressure. Back steps. Look at that. Back stepped in on the leg.
He's got the leg.
That was a brilliant back step. The way he was rolled, he's kicked over. He's got to be careful with his own leg.
Oh, no.
He's got to be careful with his own leg. We're in a 50-50. Oh, he's got the bite. He hasn't got the feet. Configured. But see how his hips up?
This is hurting.
Yeah, his hips up. Here we go. He's relieved the pressure. That was a hell of a bite there from Tyler.
See, that's no points, though, is it?
That's no points. No. He's going for the bite. Oh, he backsteps through again. Beautiful bomb from Muhammad there to backstep all the way through. Now the top pressure is going to crush him. He's going to crush him through, and he's going to try and step his leg out of the leg configuration that Tyler has from underneath. That was a beautiful backstep. 2 minutes 20 to go. Trying to sprawl his legs back and out, just out like that. Fantastic passing from Mohammed Deef. Just fantastic top pressure. Because Tyler, who's competed on here before, has shown before, has an amazing guard, good guard retention, and Moe is slicing through him a little bit at the moment. Every time he's trying to get a bite, Mohammed's figured it out. He had that good bite on his leg, but if he couldn't get it, it's just great top pressure here.
Could be going for the armbar here.
Or look at that knee right across, and then you go bail out. It's a lot of pressure and going to give the net. Or good way to turn back inside. Was threatening that neck without the hooks in. Just pass his guard like butter. That's just fantastic work. Just step to the side, watch himself getting tilted, and he's going to give you the back. Or he takes the back. Takes the back. Way to find the transition from Moe to take the back. Great work.
Yeah, he's working him.
All right. This is amazing work.
Unless something crazy happens, I can't see anyone beating Moe how he is right now.
He's worked, ratcheted up all the points. He's looking to get out of this 3/4 mount, using this head and arm to crush him, to potentially finish the head and arm, or just get to mount and get more points. They use that instep, got to be careful with his base, crushes one leg down, got that knee cut through. Tyler trying to find a grip to be able to off-base him. You can hear you trying to keep him a little bit motivated. Tyler's got to keep working to try and find something here. Here you go. Moe's just stepped off one. He's crushing him down in the half guard. It's a way to keep his base back and not give him anything to be able to lift and elevate Tyler from underneath this. Oh, and just like that. Oh, and see, he commits and dives over. Tries. Oh!
Bloody hell.
Yeah, dove over with the underhooks.
Tyler doesn't have anything. He does, just not for this situation.
Not for this situation at the moment.
Doesn't have anything to give at the moment, I reckon. I reckon he gave all of his last efforts to that leg lock.
Yeah, maybe. When you try and really go for something there and you miss it, it can be quite disheartening. Just Moe had great pressure on that room. Or went for the neck because he came for the wrestle up. And was that 2 points at the end? Great work, Mohammed Deef.
Your winner by decision, Mohammed Deef.
Now we got Antonio Caruso and Jesse Medina, two MMA legends of the South Australian sphere. Medina, one of the most active fighters in Australian history, maybe.
Yep, and he's got over 30 MMA fights.
Antonio Caruso, I believe the promotion's called Solid as a Rock in Alaska champion. He's still chasing that UFC contract.
Going for it. 10-2 in MMA.
10-2 in MMA. Fought all over the world.
Recently been training at City Kickboxing with Adesanya and Volk.
Fought in all of the big promotions.
Yep, fought for
just
one FC.
Chasing that one last one.
Exactly right. The Spartan.
Yeah, so here we go. This should be an interesting one. Should be
super fight put together.
I think Caruso has something crazy like 135 black belt wins. I don't know. It's a crazy record he put up there.
I don't think with black belt. That would be.
I don't know.
Competition wins.
It's got 3 numbers. It's big.
Yeah. Obviously, a lot of MMA experience. Oh, and there we go. Jesse pulls guard. Caruso straight into the half guard. Good smothering top pressure from here. Jesse looking. Oh, he steps off that instep. Tony doing very well Jesse trying to get to a hip. He's not giving him that underhook. Jesse, with the leg configuration, could be looking to use his left arm to get the underhook. Tony is like wrapping his waist there to not be able to just completely stuff that option away. He's sprawled his leg back. He's going to use, as he goes to move further up his body, he's just got to be careful about not giving that underhook, and then he could crush him. Oh, Jesse gives up. He can use that butterfly instep, but this is a great passing position here for Tony. Tony can try and step his leg out, and he gets back to full guard. Good work from Funky Cold.
Be hard for him to start throwing elbows.
Well, yeah, all the MMA experience between these boys. Pretty sure I saw Caruso shadow boxing when Jesse was coming out, so, you know. And here we go. We've got a closed guard. Let's see what Jesse's guard is like. And let's see what option Tony looks for to try and pass. At the moment, he's trying to get 2-on-1, control the wrist, push it into his belly. He can look to stand. It's very difficult to pass a closed guard when you're on your knees. You're always trying to get up to your feet and pass. And there you go. He opens the legs.
Push. He's gonna
Tony
push off.
Pushed over into side. And there you go. He's looking for the head and arm grip. Oh, beautiful crossface. Now let's see the crossface pressure. He's going to try and step off of his hooks with that crossface pressure. Fantastic pressure. He gave it up a little bit, but now he's back to it. Jesse's trying to get his guard back in. Tony's got the butterfly. Jesse's got the butterfly in from the bottom, and he ends up back to a full guard, full closed guard. There was good passing pressure there from Tony. He just released it a little bit when obviously he felt one of the hooks get back inside from Jesse from underneath, and to not get destabilized too much. And then Jesse found his way back to this closed guard. So is he going to try and use his legs, swing him side to side? Let's see if he can debase him, do an overhook wrap. Jesse from underneath. Try and sit up for the neck. Tony's trying to get his space, looking to stand to get to the pass. Later on, when you see closed guard, that can be a space to then open to get to a K-guard setup. I'm not sure if we'll see the K-guard setups from the MMA fighters, but it might be coming later on between the in the main event.
Yes.
There will be a K-guard versus K-guard shoot-off there, I feel. And there we go. He's trying to backstep a little bit. Again, he's trying to find this crossface. Jesse keeps his frames inside really well, and now he's got the underhook on the half-guard side. Let's see if he can use this. This is a traditional half-guard. He is. He's got the traditional half-guard sweep from here. Tony's using good pressure and good base. And let's see where they end up going from here. Ending up in a bit of a, not necessarily a dogfight position because he hasn't rolled him yet, but there you go. He drops the hip down and gets right back to full guard. And now we're trying to work back out of the legs. Here we go. He's trying to get the hands above his heads, trying to control the wrists. Jesse's trying to get to his hip. He's moving to his hip a little bit, but it seems like he's having a lot of trouble debasing Tony. Tony has very strong base on top. Even with his closed guard, you kind of want to be pulling him forwards and backwards, side to side, looking for your hooks. Yeah, and at the moment, Tony's base is...
Get a knee in.
Yeah, Tony's base is fantastic, just being able to stay in the spot where he needs. He just needs to look at work in different ways to get the legs open to try and get that pass.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
He hasn't really made a big effort to get him off yet, though. He's pretty comfortable down here by the looks at the moment.
Yeah,
he hasn't felt a threat of any sort.
No, not quite yet. See how he's turning that angle to the side? He was trying to get scooping under the leg a little bit.
Now we're into the point section. He might heat up a bit.
Yeah, let's see. They've been happy to work from here at the moment. And there you go. Oh, and once again, looking for that crossface half guard. Looking for that crossface half guard, trying to drop his hip down, trying to step over the legs. It's good
doesn't
from
want
Tony.
to hold on to that for too long.
He's got to be careful, and he's going to step round. He's still got that frame. There's only that arm frame, and Tony stepped all the way out of it. There we go.
3.
Yep. There we go. Beautiful. Just use that crossface pressure, stepped all the way out. Now he's working around him, trying to hold. He's got that crossface still. Let's see what he transitions to. He wants to go knee on belly. He wants to go north-south. As he's getting under that hip, Jesse's trying to get that inside knee or trying to catch his foot with his left leg he could use to scoop over, and Tony goes to step over. He leapt at that a little bit. Didn't have the position a little bit, tried to just step the knee over, and then Jesse was just able to retain guard. Here he goes on the hip. He's looking for the Kimura. Look for the bump, but once again, Tony's his pressure. His base is very good. Very difficult for Jesse to actually move Tony around that much. There we go. He's back to the crossface again. He's got that butterfly. He's inside butterfly. He's crushing that down. He's using that shoulder pressure there, and he's just looking to push off his leg and step all the way over to mount, or step the knee out of that range to step to side control.
Doesn't surprise me that Tony's got a good base. He spent bloody 2 years at Killcliff.
Yes. Yep.
That'd be a hard gym.
I was about to say MMA rounds for some of the best fighters in the world. Yep. He's had a lot of good looks from all over the world. Staple of South Australia.
Jesse's really going to have to try and get off his back because it's not working.
It's hard. He's taken this bottom spot. Like I said, Tony's base is excellent, and yeah, Jesse is having a lot of trouble debasing him and being able to work from hips, or even being able to control and isolate anything to even put Tony in trouble. And there you go. You just look at that, drops the hip down, and then he's just kind of baseball sliding out of the guard, and there you go. He consolidates for the points. He's going to try and force it again. See how he's pushing that far knee over? Looks like he wants to step straight over to mount again, but as he's trying to do that, see, he can still use the other knee to catch him.
There you go, he's got the head and arm.
Now he's got half guard.
He's got a head and arm.
He's got the head and arm, but with
Just
that half...
needs to step off.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, but he's in half guard. It'd be tough as for Tony. He's got to squeeze here because he's got the half guard in. It's going to be tough.
Probably just more uncomfortable.
It'd be very uncomfortable. I would definitely give you that. But you see how he's propping up his elbow?
Driving his shoulder.
He's using his shoulder and he's using his own arm to prop.
You see people finish them from here, but
You
they're
have-
usually very strong.
Got to have a hell of a squeeze.
Yeah, you got to have like an Islam Makhachev level squeeze.
He's going for it, but see, he's got the bicep control on it. This is really uncomfortable now. He's going to use the
There you
step
go.
off. Here we go.
There you go,
Now we're more into
Yeah,
it.
that's-
He's going to use Jesse's trying to scoop to get it back.
He can use this to
This
get
is
out.
hard. Oh,
gonna
this
say,
is big
he can-
squeeze from Tony. He got back to half guard. Beautiful work, Jesse. Way to ride out that pressure.
Now
He's got 1 minute to
now
work.
he should try and work on getting those knees in and kind of pushing.
Yeah. He almost wants to go to sell out on something here to, I don't want to say throw a Hail Mary, but yeah, he's finding it hard to off base and debalance him to get to the things.
He's not going to win from the bottom. He's too comfortable here at the moment.
Yeah.
He's just letting it go back. 40 seconds to go. He needs to kind of throw something crazy.
Yeah. It's even hard, right? He's trying to kick off the hip. He's going back and forth, but he's just not moving Tony at all. It's like Tony hasn't even been in a scramble. Most times he's re-guarded. It's because Tony's been a little overly aggressive to try and pass. He's got the neck wrap. He's trying to use it to sit up. But he's got to be... Oh, here we go.
Good job.
Well done, Jesse. He's going to sell out for it. Oh, he's going. He's got the bite, and he's trying to snap him back down. He's going for it here. Oh, he's lost it. He lost it.
One last ditch effort.
He went for it. He definitely went for it.
Caruso's too good today.
Yeah. Super strong base.
Dana White, if you're watching, put the man in.
Put the man in.
Put the man in, Dana. Just put him in.
Your winner by decision, Antonio Caruso.
All right. We got the Phenom.
Luke Marco versus Robert Panofsky.
Panofsky. Late call up.
Academy 411.
Yep. Or 411.
10th Planet Adelaide.
Yep. Yep. Taking the late call up. Rob.
Luke
Next
Marco's
on the card tonight.
a big man.
He is.
Training at 10p ADL. Let's hear it for Luke Marco.
Audio will be going off due to copyright reasons.
$5 kilograms.
Big boys.
Low and slow basis.
Let's go.
Big boys. Tall ask to be a short notice fighter
Short
with
notice
Marco
fighting
on the
against
other
Marco.
side of you.
Yep.
This kid's a savage.
I believe. Yeah, brown belt versus purple belt, but Marco super active, always onto it, straight on the straight footlock here.
You already see, like,
straight on the straight footlock.
In the higher levels of, obviously, the main card with the higher belt calibers, the fights are more drawn out.
Yes.
Less mistakes are made.
Yes. Yep.
Less radical movements.
Kind of been talking about that. Look, he's tried to climb as Marco was selling out for the leg. He was trying to climb him. Rob was trying to climb him to get to the back more. Marco's might use this to come on top. But no, he's going back in on the leg. He's trying to separate the legs because Rob's got his legs crossed here. He's trying to find the straight footlock. He's selling out on the straight footlock on the secondary leg at the moment to get that bite on the heel. He's trying to pull him back.
If he gets that
he can
leg,
find the bite on the heel.
He
could pull back on the knee bar here as well if he can't get the inside heel hook. Rob sits back up and crosses his feet. It's a big hand fighting grip here when you got your legs crossed. So he goes, he's trying to sprawl back and disentangle his legs appropriately, and there we go. And now we're back to the seated guard. Good defensive work there from Rob, as Marco was trying to find his way into the legs. And here we go. He scoots in, trying to get the elevators. He's got that inside in. He keeps that cross frame. Rob trying to put that top pressure on Marco with that cross frame on. And here we go. He's seated. So this last time, Marco's very good at just retaining that seated guard, not getting just pushed to the ground. If he doesn't feel comfortable with a grip, he just sits back up, tries to find his way in. And he's back. Let's see what trying to entry he's looking for. Let's see what trying to pass that Rob's trying to get. So there we go. He's got the leg inside. He's trying to pull him onto lift. Oh, he's going to use to wrestle up. Bottom to top, watch his neck. Kicks all the way over. He's got to use the spin. He's got to spin back in. He's got to watch his neck as he comes up. He's got to watch his neck as he comes up.
Jump it.
You can't do that from here.
Come
It's
on,
easy.
pull him up first. Let him get up.
Yeah, Luke's sat back too far already. Yeah. And so here we go. He's got, again, the inside butterflies. That head position, he does. So 2-on-1 pulls him in. You're trying to attach to something else. Hierarchy of grips. He's trying to work. Get the 2-on-1, pull him in, can get to an underhook, get to a snap down. Pull his all the way in to try and pull the leg inside, get an under scoop grip on the leg.
Panovsky is a brown belt as well, and Luke Marco is a purple.
That is correct. Was originally slated to fight Sebastian Attard, and that was a late fallout. And
we had a few this card.
It started with someone else, and then Sebastian stepped up and then got injured.
Cascade, as it happens on these cards sometimes.
As it's been. Must be fun being a promoter. Good work, boys. We love what they do. They put on some great shows, regardless of all the trials and tribulations. And here we go. Marco spins over.
Nice.
He's kicked the leg over. He's reaped the leg. He's got the heel, but he's wrapped the leg. But the knee's on the ground. If he can get more space and try and get that leg lifted up a little bit,
stretch it out.
Yep. He's trying to get that knee off the ground a little bit. He's trying to put the crank. Oh, and he turns back in. Now he's got to watch Rob trying to re-pummel for his leg. Now we're in the shootout. We're in the shootout here. We're going to be in the shootout. Yep. This is why we're going back and forth on the hip, on the 50-50, changing grips, scooping. Did it.
Oh, nice.
See? Just finding it. Just trying to look at that.
Take it off. Take it off, son.
My goodness me.
Take it off. Show everyone. Show everyone your hard work.
That'll be 20.
Make everyone feel bad.
Man, where's the cheese at? Great, that thing.
Jesus Christ. Bloody hell.
My goodness. Fit as a fiddle. There you go. We've known that all day, fighting for that leg. One scoop here, one leg entanglement there.
Now we got one of the featured bouts. Jackie Hughes versus Serena. Wait up, I got bad eyes. Serena Allen de Guzman.
That's the one. Also out of Academy 411. These women both competed on high-level shows all around Australia.
Jackie's just a hard-working woman.
She also accepted this as going up in weight as a late call-up after Amy Lambert fell out, who was originally slated to compete against Serena, who's, yes, obviously come over from Victoria.
Gonna be a fun one.
Then
we are straight on to the main event.
Main event.
Semi-main event. Here at the M16 Open. Coming out of the red, training at the Mac Lab. Let's hear it for Jackie.
The audio's gone on purpose, mate. We'll get kicked off YouTube if we play the walkout songs. But thanks for looking out, Joe Hunt. Something else rhymes with Joe Hunt. Don't be one.
Don't say it. Don't say
be
it.
one.
Sorry, Academy. What was that? Academy 411, Rosemary, New South Wales. Born in Portland, Oregon, USA. Serena Allen de Guzman.
Very nice. The great Chael Sonnen.
I believe. Not from the mean streets of Wesleyan, Oregon. From the nice state.
Same
state.
Same area.
And here we go. Jackie in on the legs. Seated guard. Immediately looking to come invert underneath here and find the leg. And as Serena tried to fall on the leg of her own, Jackie is now trying to re-pummel. And here we go, we're in a bit of a leg lock shootout to start off this match, this co-main event. There you go, she tried to do the back step. Serena felt it and tilted her all the way off to the side. Obviously with that leg far there, she's got to watch her knee getting pulled in, but you then can invert through and try and take the back. Serena and Jackie is trying to figure out whether she wants the leg or to use this for a pass. She's on top looking for the pass, she's got to watch her base here. Gone through and we're back on the legs, and here we go, she's got a bite and missed it, and she's back to seated, both girls seated. Here we go, grip fighting, looking for head control, arm control, trying to drag down. Serena then decides to come up to a combat base and she stands. We'll look for the pass and how quick for the passing, can use leg lock entries to try and pass, try and scoop her to put her on sin supine, put her on her back, which is what she tries to do here. And here we go, a lot of pummeling, trying to get inside position. You want to get your hands and legs inside theirs. Makes it easier to get the control.
Jackie's not too undersized in stature.
I think she's stepping up one weight class. And there we go, see she's trying to scoop the ankle, put her straight on her back. She stepped over the leg, Jackie's trying to reinvert, get that knee back inside. She went for the single and then trying to re-pummel to re-feed the leg back in. And here we go, Serena defended by taking a seat. And here we go, using your legs to try and scoop. Someone's going to come on top, someone's trying to scoop underneath. Oh, there you go, got the knee line trying to pull it in. Oh, trying to roll on her head. Ooh, very aggressive. There we go, pummels over the top, she got the leg inside, going for a half crab ride here. Oh, here we go, she's got a bit of a crab ride to try and get to the back. The way her legs are configured, she's trying to kick the legs away, trying to open up that space to get to her back. And missed it, and we're back to seated. Let's see, so Jackie, as she's doing it, she is mixing up well the difference between going just straight for leg locks, playing seated, but then coming up and trying to pass. She's not doing the traditional passing necessarily, but she's using good leg entries to try and get knee cuts, crab rides. And Serena is finding a way to retain the guard and not be put into a less advantageous position. And we're back to a closed guard. Let's see what kind of a closed guard Serena has. And here we go. As she's working there again with a closed guard, you're trying to use your legs and your hips to push them back and forward as you're trying to get head control, breaking their posture. The person on the bottom really wants, from a closed guard, to do that. Wrap them. You can be able to climb your legs up higher, try an overhook wrap. That's how you're going to set up your arm bars, your triangles. And apart from that, yes, you're looking this far back, you'd want to be looking at sit-ups, kimuras, hip heists.
Why'd they reposition there?
Probably close to the mat in case there was if she tried to kick out and hip and heist up, maybe push her all the way off. Well, they can. It was a bit of a static position. There we go. She's Serena from underneath, trying to figure out which grip to debase and break Jackie's posture down a little bit more to try and set something up. And then whether she's looking for sweeps or submissions. And there we go. Jackie sits up. And yep, Serena's trying to pull her back down. So we'll see who's going to get the guard for the guard passing or if Serena can get the guard work. And this is why it can play out a little bit in here when people are really good at working you back and forth, breaking you every time you think you're about to stand and get a better posture, just like that. So he pulls her forward with the legs, off balances her. You got to reset. You got to get your grips back inside. There you go, both in the armpits. She breaks one out. She's standing now. She's got good base. Here we go, and then she just gets broken down. But here we go. Now we're in a scramble.
She's got the leg there.
She's got the leg there inside. She's basing. It's how will Serena look to invert and come underneath to get a good bite, or use cross frames. At the moment, she's got the cross frame with the leg inside. Jackie trying to figure out the right way to get round. She's got that K-guard inside. And there you go. She's gone backside. She's gone the backside 50 entry. Jackie stepped her leg right out. Beautiful. And here we go. She's back into a passing game. Oh, she stepped all the way over. Oh, and here we go. There is a lot of leg pummeling. She's got to watch her back as she's doing this. Gets the leg back inside. Refeeds it back in, Serena. And here we go, we're back into the scrambles for the legs. Oh, she's trying to wrestle up. Here we go, 30 seconds to points. Jackie here looking for a bit more top pressure and passing game going. Let's see how long she can work through it, try and suffocate the guard, make her overreact, overthink, overwork from underneath, and then find her position to get out. There you go. You can hear the coach, Nick Batman
He's
Hughes.
not wrong at all.
Yep. It's going to be play risk versus reward once the points come on.
It also depends how you want to win. Like MATLAB like to finish.
They do.
You know what I mean?
They
do. Sometimes people aren't satisfied with a point win or a close win.
Yep.
You want to make it definitive.
You just don't want to get demoralised, and then you just kind of get complacent.
Just
and then
fall
you
into those lull,
just fall
boring
into the
matches.
lulls. Yeah, that's the issue. You got to go. Oh, she's going to sweep her over. Oh, she got her up.
She got it in full mount.
Wow, good. What a sweep just from debasing. She followed it, and got her all the way over. Great work from Serena. Here we go.
Yeah, she's got to be really awful.
She does. She's got to. Here we go. Serena's getting under the arm there, trying to walk Jackie's arms up above her head. Looks like she's got good top pressure from top mount here. Jackie's got to try and find her frames back inside, get the arms to the hips to try and buck and roll her off, or at least try and buck to get that knee back inside to get a guard. 3 minutes to work.
That was a good sweep.
That was good. You see how it was delayed a little bit as well, but she just followed it, and got her all the way over. It was great work from Serena.
She might take the back here.
She is. As you commit to get out, she's giving up the back. Is she
she's high. She's very high.
She's high, but she's got one hook in. She's under. She's got a wrist ride, but she doesn't have the other hook in.
She's very high.
Very good
Jackie
defensive
needs
work.
to kind of post up and shake.
Jackie's doing very well.
She retained it. She retained it really well.
She got it back in there. No, she still hasn't got it in. See how she's fighting that second hook going in? She's scrambling, trying not to allow that second leg. She's going to try and come back onto mount.
Yeah.
She came back onto mount. Oh, we're scrambling here. Jackie's scrambling. She still hasn't got it. She's got to watch her arm as she's getting out here. She is getting. Serena's going very high.
Explode up.
She does, but she's got to watch her arm as she's coming out.
Very nice.
Oh, beautiful work. Great work, Jackie. And here we go. 4 points down, 2 minutes 15 to work. She's going to have to push here. There you go. Avoid getting posture broken. Good call from the coach. And that's it. Now she's got to work. After all that, you see, that's hard work. But now you can't get demoralised. You have to then work to get out.
She needs minimum of 5 points to win.
She's got to break the grip. She's got to pass the guard. She's got to get to a side control mount back take.
5 points or a submission.
Or preferably the submission.
If everything goes right and Serena doesn't score points on it.
Exactly right. So let's see. Scooping under the leg. Again, as Nick was saying from the corner, you just can't let her debase you from here. You've got to get up and out. It's easier said than done. Closed guards are a horrible position to get caught in.
Let's go, Serena.
Especially with good people that know how to work it. And she's doing it again.
I was going to say.
Yeah, she's doing it again. She did it again.
Wow.
It is. Lifted her weight all the way forward.
That arm's dangerous.
Oh, she's taking the back from there. She is very good at that. Allowing the weight to come all the way and then just sweeps her all the way over with it.
It's not a bloody easy sweep.
No, it's not. She's done that twice. That's very good. She does it very well. But again, she's high here. Jackie defends the back very well. Bit of tape's just come off there. She's got the back. She's got the hooks in. You see Jackie trying to kick her leg back to try and clear a hook. She's got to protect her neck as she's doing this. With 55 seconds to go, it's going to be tough for Jackie here to try and get out and get some points. But she is not. She's still working. She's got it very high, and there you go. She's trying to back step off of that hook because Serena's off to the side. And here we go. She's trying to clear a hook. She's done. Oh, She's trying to clear the hooks out. It's going to be a lot of work here from Jackie.
Yeah,
Serena's
it's a
doing
big
well with
ask
the hold.
for 30 seconds.
She is. You might see her try and sell out for an armbar, but she's on the back. She's on the back trying to go for the face crank. Oh, here we go. She's still turning. She's turning. Oh, she gets the hook. She's trying to find mount. Jackie follows it around, and she takes the back again. But Jackie keeps turning and ends up back on top. Way to keep scrambling. Way to creep scrambling from Jackie. She's got the angle from underneath again. Serena finds great angles from underneath to be able to sweep. Great work, ladies.
Can't argue with that.
Great work.
Beautiful fight, girls. Well done.
Sheesh.
Your winner by decision and title holder,
Jeepers. Just trying to fit the belt.
Good work, girls. Beautiful.
Make some noise, just before we go, just a couple of quick words. I mean, that looked pretty good, but just tell us how did it feel down there to take the first title tonight here at the M16 Open?
Yeah, it was super exciting. She's amazing. She really made me work for it. I was really hunting for a submission, and she wasn't giving anything away, so it was a belt well earned. It's fun.
Absolutely awesome. A great crowd now. I'm sure there's a couple of you probably want to thank and that sort of thing, mate. I'm going to leave that to you. You go.
Yeah, my awesome team at 411. They're incredible. My coach, Rob, it's actually his birthday. So,
We love you, guys. Happy birthday.
and my partner, my family, Burgess, and my friends who are so supportive. Thanks to everyone who is messaging me, wishing me good luck and watching from afar. I appreciate you guys.
Let's hear it, thanks. Serena, the new title holder of the M16 Open.
Now we got the big one.
Here we go.
Lucas Kanard, Deacon.
Laughter.
He actually says it in different ways, so
Yeah, I know.
who's to know?
Yeah. I'd never say my last name in a different way.
Yeah, I say my last name at the same time all the time. But this one, no, I wouldn't blink. 'Cause, do you know what? This is a lot bigger than the M16 Open, because if Deacon can put Kanard away, that's like
showtime.
That's massive.
He stepped up to take this match when this was put together.
I'm getting sweaty. My hands are sweaty.
This is a huge setup, huge match and opportunity for Deacon.
I wish I had a beer.
It's coming.
It is.
Fighting from SWA, let's hear it for Lucas!
The man, the myth, the legend.
There he is. It's a very full beard. As Sydney Wrestling Academy, I don't want to say it's a staple of their look.
doppelganger.
Yeah, you've said that before. I'll take that as a nice compliment.
He looks like you, but with 4 trips to Tijuana.
Saucy.
Yeah, he's a big man.
There you go, Law.
Will Deacon shock everyone is the question. I've seen stranger things.
We have. There's been big moments, but the fact that their games are actually very similar. Both love K-Guard, so we'll see who's playing top and bottom.
Yeah.
Coming in at 93 kilograms for the title, and it's brought to you by We Create, Print, Deliver. This is the M16 Open.
Siraj unfortunately sustained an injury, I believe, so his fight
Only a
got
few days ago.
cancelled. Yes.
Yep, a few days ago. Very upsetting. Here we go. Lucas takes the seat. Deacon's going to try and pass on top. Lucas will try and get grips behind his triceps, pull him onto a K-guard. Deacon is very well aware of this because Deacon also likes to play K-guard entries, working a lot recently on trying to do his passing, but you're talking he is versing one of the best in the world at K-guard. So as a man that likes to play as well, let's see how well he defends it.
Lucas Kanard obviously shocking the world last year.
An amazing performance at CGI, gave up his ticket to ADCC to compete on CGI, and then getting performance of the night with that back step to get to the inside heel hook on Victor Hugo, and he's got it, and he's got the knee in there. He's got the knee in there.
This might be game
he's got
over.
that. Oh boy!
Oh, this might be game
over. Like that.
Just
fire.
I imagine that's how a lot of people
Absolute
envision
fire.
that.
That's as soon as he got that bite, he couldn't get away. That is how good Lucas Kanard is.
Do you know what though, Deacon?
Good step up, son.
BDE we call it.
Yep.
Big Deacon energy.
Yep, BDE. Great work, Lucas. Got exactly what he was looking for. Like lightning, that guy on the legs. Got to his spot and did it.
I mean, boy, that was quick, eh? How did it feel?
Just like that.
Just like that, it's
over.
done.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to all the sponsors. Have a good one.
See you on the next one.